dynamic.
They gel.
Yeah. So that's one thing. And I said I don't think Simpson will win today, but if they can, not get smashed, but if it's a 4 to 5 goal, result at the end, that is something that Beatty and Simpson can work on and build. So then they play each other in 10 weeks' time again, and then close the gap then. And then instead of, a miracle round one winning, if it happens, it happens. But I don't think they're going to be too concerned if it's a 4 or 5 goal loss today. If it's the 7, 8, 9, 10 goal loss, then you might got a bit of an issue, but you can reel that in. You can work on that. Yeah. And I feel like that's what Simpson sort of needs to be
I think
today.
it'll be significantly closer than what we've seen in those first two games.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a ripping
I see
game.
Darcy Leishman's in the two.
And so is Brock Neal.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So, look, I'm with you, Drew. I have to go Alvey because I know what we're going to get from Al because we've seen him twice this year. Simpson's still an unknown, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's a great game out there.
Yeah, should be a beauty.
Any chance Otway beating the Imps today?
Big chance.
Massive chance. I'll tip them. I definitely think... just in the simple fact, like the Imperials, I'm not too sure where they're at, obviously, with the injuries. And
got a few back, though, today.
I do, but, turning 140-point loss last week, 130-point loss last week, and Otway have been the big tip to make the 5.
Well, if they're going to make the finals, Drewy, they've got to win a game like today.
Well,
exactly. Good chance.
Should have beaten Imperials from all reports. Last year.
They should have won. I think they lost about 3 or 4 games when they were in front for most of the day and actually get rolled. And non-disciplined free kicks that didn't necessarily give away cost them in a lot of games last year too.
So this is the next step that Otway need to take. They need to start winning some of these games and not be a respectable loss.
Yeah, well, this is it.
They need to get over.
Imps have got a few out. They're vulnerable. They're bouncing back from a pretty heavy defeat. They're a bit sore.
But they've got a good record of bouncing back from defeats.
They are. And you've got to remember, too, they were a grand finalist of last year. So if they are going to go down a few levels, they're not going to get over dramatic... I don't think Alvy's 136-point different side to them. It's just last week they were just clinical. But Imps had a few issues over the off-season with their training. They couldn't train on the ground and things like that. And, coming back from a grand final loss when you're so close, it is a bit of a mountain to climb up again. You go, I've got to do it again.
Yeah.
Where Alvy have hit that pinnacle, they're like, let's do it again, So it's going to be an interesting game. What are the other ones? We've got Lorne and Western Eagles.
Yeah.
Ed Curnow versus Dan the Man Casey.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Is he going to tag Ed Curnow?
Well, Dan won't.
No.
But,
someone.
Paul Dory almost got the job. He was so good during the week. It's going to be a really interesting
Speaking of enough good forwards, he's talking about the Simpson bloke. What was his name, did you say?
Garth.
Yeah, that Bright from Bell Park's pretty handy too.
Yeah, right.
So he's the one that can certainly keep it close.
So Lorne are always a mystery, aren't they? They always have some players there that have come from Metro footy or from around the league.
Well, see, Jared Matheson's back.
Yeah.
He was a wire forward from, played in the... a couple of premierships for Lorne, I think. And then he played in the Forest last premiership.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He'd be coming up towards 35, 36.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Yeah, more for me, but I think Western Eagles will be a lot more competitive this year.
Yeah.
They look fit, they look in good shape too, so...
Yeah, I hope it's a great game, but Lorne for me.
Yeah, and the last game, Apollo Bay and South Colac. Big rumour about South Colac, of course, with the recruits. Apollo Bay, I think looking at their team last night, Pete, I definitely see them a lot more competitive to what they were last year.
Yeah, so there's some late inclusions there from St Joseph's, I think, is there?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
So,
and they got Tyson Old's got his son playing as well, so that'll be exciting. He can play too.
The thing about Apollo Bay is they just need some big experienced bodies around. They've got some talented young players down there, but they just need a little bit of help around the
contested ball.
Yeah, so
bigger bodies around the
ball. That's right. Yeah.
I think there's going to be some short-term pain for some long-term game, I reckon. There, I think Tyson, what he's done a really good job in keeping the squad as close as what he possibly can have. So they haven't had a lot of
and on the
player
South
turnover.
Colac side of things, Drew, they've apparently recruited some pretty good players.
Yeah, they have. Circuit, Coxie's back, so Bordenet's also back in there as well, so hanging around. But I think looking Jordan Erskine's another player that can certainly
comes with a big reputation as well.
Absolutely indeed. South for me, but let's hope Apollo Bay can be really competitive this year.
Yeah, South for me.
Netball, quickly before we take a break, Elvie should get a handle of Simpson, you would think.
Yes, you would think so.
They started the season really well. Apollo Bay and South Colac, of course, have lost a couple of players. Apollo Bay were thereabouts last year. South for me, I think they can be.
South,
I think South will be strong.
Birregurra and Irrewarra are back. Bombers coming off a first loss to Elvie last week in a good game. They've got Jeremy Robinson back today, so you expect them to get a hold of them pretty comfortably there. Imps and Otway will be a good game.
Should be a
it
good
will
game.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go Otway, Pete. Who will you go?
Yeah, well, I'll go Otway as well.
Okay.
I've been consistent. But this one, I reckon, is the game of the round. Lorne and the Western Eagles. Western Eagles finished last year with a wet sail. I think they won the last 5 in the end of the last year, and they've basically kept the bulk of the young talent they've got in there. Should be a good game. Lorne weren't far off from making the finals last year.
Yeah, no, they were very competitive throughout the year, but look, you'd think the Eagles...
Oh, just go
probably hold
Eagles,
sway.
Yeah, go the Eagles in a tight one. We'll take a very quick break and we'll be back for the first quarter and preview this game between Birregurra and Irrewarra Beeac. Stay tuned here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
Win a holiday pack. Yeah, and give us a toot if you happen to see us out the road. I'm just trying not to get us hit on Murray Street here, Libby. Yeah, if you see us out the road, give us a toot, give us a bit of a pep up, and it's actually not a bad morning at all, Lib.
Yeah, no, and it's good to be behind you, Jim. I'm sorry. I don't ever say those words. But you're blocking the wind, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
Hi, it's Jack Barrow here from Victorian Group Training. Are you keen to work with your hands? Want to work on your feet? Got great attention to detail? Join our dynamic team as a full-time carpentry apprentice, shaping your future with valuable skills for a rewarding career. Don't miss this incredible opportunity with Apollo Bay Building Group. We'll help you integrate into the Apollo Bay community and can assist you with accommodation. Contact us at Victorian Group Training, providing a future, not just a job.
Victorian Group Training.
Ready to hit go on your next project, but you still need to find building materials? Parlour's Home Hardware of Simpson has just that and more. They offer a vast selection of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Can't find what you need? No problem. They'll order it in for you. Plus, enjoy convenient delivery to Cobden, Simpson, Timbourne, Port Campbell and Princetown, and everywhere in between. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barramel Street, Simpson. Find them on Facebook.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialists can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
That's the fried chicken in Red Rooster's $5 Crunch Box. That's its crispy chips. That's you scrunching up the box once you've eaten everything in it.
The Rooster's calling.
Get it where you can, while you can. Only available till 4 p.m. in select stores. Price varies by region.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've dressed up and walked down Murray Street for the Kana Parade. You've ran a couple of laps of Botanical Gardens. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
Have you heard the news?
What news?
Well, you're not going to believe. For the 9th consecutive year, Troy Kincaid at Richardson Real Estate has been named Sales Agent of the Year for the Colac region.
It's been 9 years in a row?
Yes, it has.
Looking to sell your home? Talk to Troy Kincaid and the team today. View all listings online or follow on socials. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
G'day, Sean here from Reece Evans. For over 40 years, Kubota Australia has been the leading supplier of agricultural equipment. In that time, they've developed an extensive product range, from mowers, side-by-sides and garden equipment, from the industry-leading small tractors, and now all the way up to 170 horsepower M-Series tractors. Kubota has everything for your farm, including spreaders, speed discs and power harrows. Come check out the Kubota range today.
Your partner in farming since 1951.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension, together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Back by popular demand. Dusted Off returns to the Colac RSL April 21. Experience the story behind I Was Only 19 from Brett Hunt. A powerful exploration of family, survival and intergenerational trauma. Tickets $20, only available at the Colac RSL.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, as the AFL word descends on, gather around in Adelaide, the CDFNL community are gathering around the local grounds because it is round 1 of season 2024, and our broadcast game today is between Birregurra and Irrewarra Beeac. Before we go around the table for the tips, margin and first goal kickers, we did put up a post last night on Facebook to get some of the local community's tips and first goal kickers, so I'll run through them for you, because whoever wins gets Legend of the Week, and I tell you what, Chrissy Dell wants it. Trev Gaylard said that Irrewarra will win by 23 points. Tyler Flanagan, first goal. Brian Finn said Irrewarra Beeac, 76 points.
Ooh,
Tyler Flanagan and Lockie Theodore, first goal.
Oh.
Double goal kick.
Does that happen?
That's player of the day.
AJ, stop.
Daniel McLean said Irrewarra Beeac, 31 points. Dylan Flanagan, first goal. Getting a few of those Flanagans.
Jeez.
Dale Garland said Bombers, 41 points. Cooper Stevens, first goal. That's not going to happen because Cooper's not playing. Sam Jones said Irrewarra Beeac, 14 points. Jacob Stannard, first goal. Stewie Nelson, Irrewarra Beeac, 38 points. Tyler Flanagan, first goal. Aussie Harwood, Irrewarra Beeac, 45 points. Jacob Stannard, first goal. We'll go around the traps. AJ, Beast Brady, what's your tip and margin of first goal
Ernie, the
kicker?
tractor driver, reckons
Come on, get on with it.
Birregurra 45, and he loves your comment about Telstra ad Maxi. But,
Everyone does.
Come on, get on with it.
Irrewarra Beeac by 30, Drew. And first goal kicker, I will go. I'll go.
Hurry up.
Jacob Stannard.
All right, Pete Mulherron.
Irrewarra Beeac for me by 4 goals, and this is Charlie Grist's last chance to be the first goal kicker. I take him at every Irrewarra Beeac game, and if he lets me down this week, I won't pick him again.
Drew?
Bombers, 18 points. Tommy Jackson, first goal.
I'm going to go Irrewarra Beeac by 24 points, and I reckon Darcy Collins will get the first goal. So here we go. We're going to start. It's the Saints versus the Bombers.
Just get him going. Let's go.
And it should be an absolute beauty, guys. Hopefully the Saints, a new look, Birregurra Football Club. A lot of changes throughout this off-season. And the Bombers, who are trying to get that elusive premiership that they've been working for the last couple of years. Saints and the Bombers underway here on CDFNL Live.
And Mark Robb gets us underway there. Darroch tried to get the handball away. He was smothered off the boot. There comes to Pattigran. A terrific year last year, but he was well wrapped up by Thornton. Ball pin will get a ball up. Mark Robb and Lyndon Knight, the umpires for the game this afternoon here. Overcast skies, but it's a pretty nice day, actually. You can consider it now because of all the rain up in Sydney for the championships. Kelly get the head pass out. Paddy got one high around the head. He'll win himself a free kick.
So I see Dom Slater has started in the ruck as Bluey Angus's replacement.
Leeson off the half-back float, kicks up towards the wing, just went over the head there. One of the recruits in Mills. And Stannard will get a boundary throw in. Good crowd in here at Birregurra this afternoon. Of course, Birregurra kicking to the south end of this opening term. About 20 degrees expected here. It was good to see some rain earlier in the week. Much needed too. It's been a pretty dry couple of months prior to that. Thrown in. Paddock wins the tap down there. Thornton lurking around the contest. Picks up the footy. Hand pass was smothered off the boot. Dill Flanagan, the skipper, through traffic. Good handball to Dexter. Dexter's high up and under, kick up towards left half forward there, but coming up his man and taking a really good mark there for the Saints. Couldn't quite pick up who that was. It's Kurzman. Here's an opportunity now with Jarvis. Hand pass was smothered by Frampton in that sand dust bowl, whatever you want to call it there. Hutchinson's immediately tackled. Ball pin. Get a ball up. Hot start early. In the first couple of minutes of play, Greg Allen Farm Machinery scored. There's a couple of games around the traps already underway in the footy. Here's Tyler Flanagan, the Marnie medalist from 12 from last season. Big kick inside 50. Theodore worked his way on the front. Couldn't quite bring in the mark. Christus lurking at the front. Hand pass back to Theodore on the 50. He's going to have a ping here from 45. Goes towards goal, but it's a mile. In fact, just missed through for the first score of the afternoon on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
So you can see the ball's holding up a bit to the end that Irrewarra Beeac are kicking to at the moment, so they're into the breeze.
Couple of minutes gone in this opening quarter. Off to the races. Kane Learson sends the ball out of defensive 50 here. Dexter, though, with a footy tackle there by Collins. And it'll be a ball up about 60 out from the Saints, or from the Bombers' goal. No real effect with the wind, though, Pete, you reckon?
Oh, it's holding up a bit. You can see that last long kick in from Theodore sort of held up in the breeze, I thought.
Another tackle. We're on the Andrew Kelly Mansion side of the ground here at Birregurra. 1 point. The Bombers leading the Saints. 3 minutes gone this opening quarter. Here's Andrew Kelly. Couldn't take the football with him. He's tackled, but somehow the Bombers work it out. Here's Tyler Flanagan having a bit early. Tackled there by Collins. Penn holding the footy. Free kick will go the way of Darcy Collins. I reckon he's set for a big year. Certainly loved his progression through the senior ranks over the last 6 or 7 years.
Good kick.
Finds a teammate now. Andrew Kelly, the veteran, sends the ball inside the forward half for Birregurra. Race on. Armistead tries to continue with the full. It's Jenkins who gets the footy. He's tackled straight away and the ball up about 50 out. We've got to get used to these numbers here for the Saints. So many changes to their side from last year. They got him to that elimination
You
final.
won't need a number for Dipper. We can pick him out by his hair colour.
Check that
He's
out.
got the blonde streaks in his hair.
It's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing grandstand side here.
Dipper's our man, isn't he, Maxie?
Oh, yeah, he might be. Ethan Dipperose is his name.
What a ripping name.
Yep. Nickname Dipper.
Looks pretty fit.
Well, they were saying he wasn't fit, but well, he looks all right. Paddock wins the tap out. I reckon he's going to have a real big day today, Indy Paddock. Here's a chance now through Darcy Collins. Can he kick the first goal?
Oh, he's coming back.
You betcha. Oh, no, it stayed in play. It stayed in play, no?
Yeah, it's touched.
Through from behind. So scores are level. We've got the close one, boys.
Yeah, we do.
4 minutes gone. It's a point apiece. Saints and the Bombers.
It looked online too. So coming out of the back line, Dexter. Chip kicks a good one to Grist. Back in the side, he kicked a bag in the reserves a couple of weeks ago in that big win over the Swans. Kick looking for Jackson. But two to beat there. Leeson did beautifully. Breaks the tackle, got away with it. Arnold Bay, great tackle. Got the hands free just in the nick of time. Here's an opportunity now with Hutchison. Up and under kick there, looking for Breton offline. So the Saints settling well here. They got the numbers around the footy. McFarlane, he kicked a good goal in the elimination final. Bad pass was smothered. Frampton, chipping ball up the line. And here's one of his Slater boys. This is Xavier on the wing. He's looking into the corridor. That's a good ball. And finds his brother. This is Dom. Gives a hand pass back to Thornton. Thornton's kick is not a great kick, but Paddy getting in the hole and takes it easy. Intercept mark. So the Saints out of defence again. Good kick. Ball couldn't quite taking the mark there. It was Byron. Sort of chucked it out, really. Here's Flanagan, Tyler. Ball dispossessed in the tackle. Ball still in play. I thought it was out, but anyway, Byron's kicked it down straight down the throat of Slater. So Slater's going to reload again. Good kick to Grist. Still off hands again here. Umpire says play on. Numbers here for the Saints. Collins, high up and under kick towards the forward pocket. Started underneath. A good mark. Class over centre mark of the day. Stood tall against a couple bigger bodies though. Goes backwards to McDonald. Marked at millimetres from the turf. He's got to play over the top. This is Dill Flanagan, the skipper. Already started well here. Missed the opening game. Chip kick finds Enor. Enor now quickly wheels and goes. He wants his left foot. Beautiful kick and a good catch too. Taken by Billy Hoy. He's about 2 kicks from goal. He's got McDonald in support. He doesn't want that, so he's going to go to longer option. Kick. That's a beautiful kick. Coming through here was Howland. Paddock running back and he's down. Might have caught one on the backside. But his play still got on. Grist later. Wonderful tackle on Mortimer. Holding the footy. Don't think he had a lot of pro opportunity, but umpire saw it differently. And Charlie Grist will go back and kicked. And has a crack for the first goal of the afternoon. He'll kick from no less than about 25 metres out.
So, Pete, you picked him for first goal kicker. Do you reckon he can do it here?
Oh, well, he's within his kicking distance and he doesn't usually miss too many set shots, Charlie, so he might come through for me.
49 goals in 2022 when the side made the grand final. 50 goals last season. Good opportunity to open his account in 2024. He's no less than about 25 metres out. Normally a beautiful finisher. Can he deliver? Yes, he does. For the opening goal of the day contender to Charlie Grist.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And that was just settle down things down for the Bombers. It took them till probably the 5th minute of the third quarter to get their first goal of the season. It's taken to the 7-minute mark of the opening term to get the first goal of the game. They're 1-1-7. Bury one behind 1 point. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard. Pete Mulherron.
So my man Charlie hasn't let me down. But,
you gave the pay-up cue now, Pete.
Yeah. But, gee, it's been hot in the contest, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And you can already see that Dylan Flanagan adds more balance to that midfield.
100%.
They missed him terribly against
And
Elgin
I like Learson playing off half-back.
Yeah,
he adds a bit of leadership down there.
He's smart, isn't he?
Paddock up against Slater in the ruck, and Paddock got a good leap on him. Palmed it straight to Kelly, but he's tackled. Ball up still in the middle of the Saints footy ground. Throws it back up. Slater won the tap out that time. There's a chance now for Kelly. Got the hand pass out. Arnold couldn't take it. Hoy gets it over the top now. Chance here now for Hutchinson, who kicks the ball forward. Thornton tackled, and he's been dropping the footy. Free kick will go.
A hot one.
Probably the square up from the one just before, I reckon.
Kane Learson with the free kick decides to play on. He's going to kick it down the line. Trying to find a teammate there. Collins couldn't take the mark. Theodore taken without the football. Free kick's going to go the way. Advantage to the Bombers through Hoy. Hoy kicks inside the forward 50. Mortimer couldn't take the mark. Jackson got it over top to Grist. Grist for his second. Goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Good play there by the Bombers. Quick transition from that turnover. Charlie Grist kicks his second. Irrewarra Beeac 2-1-13. Birregurra 1 behind 1 points. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard 8.5 in this opening quarter. Round 1 CDFNL Live.
Nice rebound there from Irrewarra Beeac. And Charlie loves it when they catch him on the turnover like that. It gives him plenty of space to work on with, and he's a very dangerous player. But they're looking, their forward line's looking much more open and much more fluent than it was against Elvie a couple of weeks ago.
Quickly around the grounds, thanks to Think Water. South Colac 14, Apollo Bay 1, Otway Districts 14, Lady Imps 6. So that's some of the games already underway.
Linda Knight's seen something, Pete. What is she seeing?
Everyone's confused.
I'm not sure what.
Might have been too many in the square, Pete.
Yeah, we're going to ball it up. So we're going to, everyone not sure what the happening was again.
They're going to re-ball it up.
Yep.
Okay.
So
the re-ball.
No,
re-ball.
A re-ball.
Yeah. Oh.
Be a good movie.
Back ball, north ball.
But re-ball.
Re-ball. There you go. Back in the middle now here. Good start for the Bombers. Slater over the top. Wanted down Brearley to Theodore. Here they go again. Inside 50 they go once again here. Bouncing foot. Here's Tyler Flanagan playing a bit more forward. Gets around traffic. Beautiful handball to Theodore. They're queuing up from 30. And that's another one, is it? Yes, it is. Goal of the day contender to Lockie Theodore.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
That was all a little bit too easy in the end there. The Bombers slammed on 3 goals in 4 minutes and they've opened this game up very nicely early. They are 3-1-19. Saints 1 behind 1 point. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard. Pete, that was a little bit too easy there.
It was a little bit. Lockie Theodore come off the front of the square and he was actually the first possession in that centre square and sent them into attack, but he followed through and received the handball, and it was a cracking goal, really.
It was. They started well, the Bombers, Pete.
They kicked 2 goals against Alvey a fortnight ago. They were in a space of a minute and happened in the third quarter. They've started off this game like a house on fire. 9 minutes in, they've got 3 goals on the board. So back in the middle, Paddock wins a tap out. Comes out to Jenkins, who kicks the ball forward for the Saints. Bouncing ball here. They go forward. Collins' kick. It's up and high in the forward 50s. A free kick going away. Oh, Birregurra. Advantage paid. Missed it. Shot for goals behind.
It was Flynn Darrock, I think that was the one that took the advantage there.
So the Saints double their score. They're 2 behind 2 points. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scored. Irrewarra Beeac 3-1-19. Kick out duties there. He's a chance now for Hoylett. Punched forward there was by Dexter. Comes off hands. Here's Arnold with the footy for the Saints. Gets the hand pass out. No, umpire said too long. Free kick goes the way to the Bombers. Back half. I think it's Richardson with the footy. So right in front of the scoreboard here at Birregurra. He's going to go down the boundary side on the outer side here. Ball's going to go back forward for the Saints. But Dexter can't get it, and it's gone out of bounds. Boundary thrown between centre-half forward and centre wing.
Early starts, AJ. Dill Flanagan's had a ripping start.
Yeah, he's on 1 kick, 1 handball so far. Drew, Lockie Theodore, 3 kicks so far for the Bombers.
And a goal, 2 to boot to whip.
Five throws it back into play. Paddock just grabs the footy out. Kick went inside the forward 50 for Birregurra. Off hands. Here's a chance now for Richardson. Gathers the football. Hand passes backwards. Looking for Gawn. He picks up the football, hand passes, looking for Stannard. Just ran out of time, mark though, gone out of bounds. Boundary throw in on the grandstand side of here. Pretty good crowd in today though, boys, isn't it?
It's a ripper crowd, yeah.
It's very, very strange that Jackson Richardson, we're used to him seeing number 20.
Yeah, I know. It's just a bit to get used to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially, he's that 20 for a few years now. But number 3 now. So Slater just grabs it out of the ruck for the Saints. And I reckon he's going to be pinholing the footy. So free kick will go to Birregurra here. Here's a chance for him. Harry Cahill with the footy. He's not going to line him up. He's going to set it up top of the goal square here.
Oh, that's a good
Collins
mark.
is going to get himself a free kick or a mark.
That's a good mark.
So, Mark Drew?
Yeah, give it a mark. Class over centre mark of the day. And he could go back to skipper of the Saints to kick their first goal for the 2024 season.
That was strong hands there from Collins. He was under a lot of pressure, but managed to hang on to the ball.
Really good player, Darcy Collins. I've watched his journey from junior football. I reckon one day at South Colac, me and Hick were umpiring him, and he ran through the corner and kicked a ripper of a goal from about 50 metres out when he was about 15. Here he is, being the captain of the Saints. He goes back, and I lost him. Talked him up too much. He's
Just on the
second behind of the day. Saints at 3 points. Irrewarra about 3-1-19.
Sefcom stat, Maxi 5 kicks, Darcy Collins.
So ball to be brought back in. Ball's gone somewhere due to
where
the
has it gone,
CBD
Pete?
of Birregurra.
Well, I reckon one of the little kids out the back grabbed it and taken off.
Well, when the ball came during the reserves and it came here and no one wanted it, I thought I
Malcolm
got a free
Blight
footy.
did that apparently back in the day.
Well, I did hear him on the radio talking about that. Yeah.
Bryce McDonald brings the ball back in. He runs out of the square. Kick, though, topped off beautifully by Arnold. He ran it well off the kick, so the Saints reload. Matheson's got the set here. Should take the mark. No, he doesn't. Probably a mark he probably should have taken. Collins throws a heavy tackle on Swade. Ball pin will get a ball up here, so...
He's probably a bit unlucky there. There was pretty forceful contact front on there as he tried to...
At the same time, he probably should have taken the mark, Pete, because he was in perfect place. But he's in the ruck this time, though, and he won the tap down too. Here's an opportunity from the right foot pocket. I tell you what, that's a really good effort, and I think that's Mills has kicked a ripper from the left foot pocket. Goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
A goal from nowhere. Yeah, it just came out of the congestion there, and Mills was the recipient of that. He slapped on the left, running towards the boundary, and has snapped an absolute ripper. Much need to go for the Saints. They're 1-3-9, Bombers 3-1-19. Healy played 15 minutes in his first quarter, and that's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Pete, that goal out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, it did. It come against the flow of play, although Birregurra managed to lock the ball in their forward line a little bit for the last couple of minutes. But, yeah, it was a fantastic snap for goal. We'd... love to see those go through every time. But
started celebrating the moment to Lefty's boot.
Yeah, it would have been a bit embarrassing if it hadn't gone through, wouldn't it?
Jack Rewalt, Nathan Brown style. Tell you what, how good was Nathan Brown the other night?
The national
the old Kano Volcano, a bit of a flogging.
Never knocked him out, that's the only thing.
I don't know, Kano's been in a pretty tough thrashings in a few times. Already can he rates that up against the 07 grand final. Here we go, Birregurra got a little bit of steam about him at the moment, but ball's going to be stopped. Going to be another ball up in the centre square here. So 10 points the margin. If they're accountable at the moment, Birregurra, they have looked all right. They're going to take a little while to gel. Kelly's got the footy. He's tackled there by Mitch Thornton. Oh, how about that? Master and apprentice there. Andrew Kelly and then Mitch Thornton, who'll probably be an Andrew Kelly type player in the years to come. If not already, here's Collins, got the hair pass out, stolen by Stannard, who just thumps the ball forward.
He's kicked that to Adelaide.
Chancey now for the Bombers. Gris got the hair pass over the top. They work the ball inside the forward 50.
Young
Excellent mark.
Charlie Morrissey.
And this for his first shot at senior football. For his first goal in senior football, Charlie Morrissey.
It was good vision there. He lowered his eyes and picked the leading player instead of bombing into the square. And
got a bit of Joshy Sanders about him, doesn't he? The long sleeve. So Morrissey kicked a ton of goals in the junior level. Can he kick one in senior football? He goes back, and he does.
And he loves it.
First goal, or first kick, first goal club at senior footy, Charlie Morrissey. Goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And they've got around him the Irrewarra Beeac players, and the Bombers, they're now 4-1-25. Birregurra 1-3-9.
And good on the young fella there, kicking his first goal. He held his ground well. He come forward at the ball carrier. Seen him, lowered his eyes, and easy shot.
Oh, maybe he could be the answer up forward, Pete.
Could be.
Couple of netball scores thanks to Theodore Badiatry. South Colac 13, lead to Apollo Bay 5, and this was a score that from earlier on, 11-all between Birri and Irrewarra, but obviously that hasn't updated for a while, so good response there for the Bombers here. Kicked 2 goals for the entire game against Melbourne. I've already got 4. We're not even at the 20-minute mark of the opening term. 17.5 gone, as a matter of fact. Mark Robb to get us back underway here as well. Up we go. Matheson into the ruck. Jackson nearly took it out of the ruck. Just dropped it last second. Here's Andrew Kelly. Snaps the ball under pressure there, but getting back Stannard. Gets a beautiful handball over the top to Tyler Flanagan. Mills wrapped him up. That should be holding the footy. Great tackle. And there's a little bit of afters going on as well. Yeah, I think it's getting reversed. So
yeah, he has. He's taken it off.
Yeah, Mark Robb didn't want to not take any of that nonsense. That's just a costly free kick to give away. Here's Thornton. Thornton's kick is a beauty. Looking for Jackson. He's taken the mark here. So they've gone from the fans to the district. Embarrassing pretty kick. Here's Tyler Flanagan again. Hand pass back to Jackson. Through the corridor now. Here's an opportunity now with Howlett. Back to Tyler Flanagan. To Jackson. Sweeping handball over the top here. Chance in now. Hall, beautiful kick towards the forward half-forward flank. And here's Grist again, who kicked the opening couple of goals of the game. He's a bit too far out to score this time. So he decides to set it a ball to the hot spot. Jackson running backwards there. Almost took the mark. Probably should have got a free kick. And in fact, he will get a free kick. Kay Leeson was a bit close to the case. He might have been a little unlucky because Jackson did slip over. But the free kick was there. And Jackson will go back and have a shot. No less than 30 metres out, almost directly in front, and this for 5 goals in the term for the Bombers.
It's a costly bit of discipline there from Birregurra because they were in possession of the ball, probably kicking in almost within kicking distance, and Tyler Flanagan's not the sort of player that you need to deal with like that. It's not like he plays that way himself. So
Tommy Jackson, pretty much directly in front, puts it on its way, a goal umpire doesn't move. And that's a 2-goal turnaround there, Pete, you were talking about. That's a costly mistake. A free kick and probably a shot on goal has gone up the other end. And a goal to Tommy Jackson. He's first for the year. And they go to 5-1, 31 Irrewarra Beeac on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Birregurra 139. That's approached time on in this opening term on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Yeah, so Tyler had only tried to break the tackle there, and the young Birri fella had done very well to hold on to the tackle because we know Tyler's a pretty big unit. But then he had to let him know all about that he held the tackle, and it's cost...
Quick score around the grounds. Otway 16 leading Imps 13 thanks to Thinkwater around the grounds. So back in the middle, here comes Tyler Flanagan getting a lot of the foot. He got the hand pass over top to Frampton, kicks centre half forward. Hamish Darroch throws in a good tackle there. And it'll be a ball up centre half forward for the Bombers. As Drewy said, 5 snags in this opening quarter. Charlie Grist has got a couple. Morrissey, Lockie Theodore and Tommy Jackson. Well, Liam Mills, the only goal kicker so far for the Bombers. Matheson up against Jackson in the ruck. Jackson grabs it out of the ruck. Hand pass looking for Flanagan. Got it over top to Hoy. Hoy puts it inside the forward 50. Morrissey was underneath this, couldn't take it. Christus lurking. Chance though for the Saints to clear. Chance here now for Zybel. Hand pass over the top now. They work it out beautifully here to Birregurra. They've gone now down the grandstand side wing. Rowan couldn't take the mark for Birregurra. Got the hand pass out. No. Ran out of tarmac and it'll be a ball in on centre wing. Right in between the two dugouts. So another boundary throwing. 31 plays 9 in favour of the Bombers. We've gone 21 minutes in this opening quarter. Boundary throwing. Paddock wins the tap out. Chance in now again for Rowan. He just can't get, or Zybel, sorry, it's gone out of bounds. And another boundary throw-in at the same position as before. So another boundary throwing. Jackson up against Paddock in the ruck. Jackson just grabs it out of the ruck, slams it on the boot, Levi Dare style.
Oh, good mark.
Good mark there, not paid. Plays on, Chance in now through the Saints. They go inside their forward half. Bouncing football again. Chance now for Zybel. He's tackled by Hoyer. Just got the hand pass out to Armistead. He kicks the ball inside the forward 50 for Birregurra. Chance again now through Richardson. Gathers the footy. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. It's a high one again. Jenkins got the sit. Couldn't take the mark. Good work there by Dexter. Kicks it forward. But it's gone out of bounds. And it'll be another boundary throwing. So right in front of the grandstand, right in front of the barbecue that produced those magnificent chicken burgers.
No, they're the best.
Oh, I'm going to dream like that. Dream about them tonight.
Yeah, so boundary throw in here. Poor one for Birregurra not to concede a goal before quarter time here. And they have shown some signs early. But a bit more polish up forward has been probably the difference in this opening term. Thornton probably dispossessed in the tackle. Here's Stannard, the back of the contest. His kick was an end-on-end ball out towards centre wing. Hoy's got front position there and it works for the Bombers. Kick up towards half-forward. Beautiful to Grist. Marks 65 metres from goal. Hasn't got many options leading forward on the footy. Morrissey's won it deep. And that's where the kick takes. Oh, he's led it beautifully. That's a beautiful kick. And well done, the young man. He led out he put a fake lead on, and he lost his opponent there. Great a bit of sense. And Charlie Grist, we don't know, he's got a great footy IQ. Morrissey's already kicked one. He'll have a shot for his second. He'll kick for about 45.
He really used the space well there that he had been presented. The Irrewarra Beeac forward line has been very open, hasn't it?
Charlie Morrissey comes in from 45, runs to 40 now, on its way. It looks all right, but just fades away to the left late. 1-1 for Charlie Morrissey, through for a one behind. So they're going to 5-2-32. They're up by 23 points. Birregurra 1-3-9. 23 minutes in this first quarter. Kane Learson to take the kicking duties here. Kane, just kick it to for our sake anyway.
Go bang. Go bang.
Do a Lockie Rose over here. He's going to go straight up the middle.
What a drop punt.
Beautiful kick, too. And finds
Kelly.
Kelly, and they're out like that. Here's McFarlane. McFarlane, left foot kick. It's not a great kick, but it works. Collins traps it nicely. Backtracks to Kelly by hand. Kelly in the centre of the ground. Bumps the kick up towards the 50. Going through the line. Bill. Good hands. Takes a class half a centre mark of the day. He's got an open goal, but he's got numbers streaming forward, and he's finding an option out wide. And Benny McFarlane's run very hard to receive that footy. He'll go back and have a shot. 35 to 40 metres out. And that's the first time we've seen Birregurra go from defence into attack, just like that.
Pretty tough angle from here.
It's a great play from Learson, Pete,
It
to
was.
start it off.
Yeah.
Almost champagne footy there.
It was.
End-to-end transition footy. I was like watching Elvie.
And Andrew Kelly involved twice
He
in
was.
that passage of play.
Just a one goal in senior footy for Benny McFarlane. Can he double that? No, he cannot. It's missed. Just sneaks in for a behind. So they go to 1-4-10 to 5-2-32. We played 24.5 minutes first quarter as the Bombers quickly bring it into play. That's a beautiful kick out and finds Jacob Stannard at half back.
Stannard's had a good start to this game. Kicked on the outer side. Diddle couldn't take it. Here's a chance for Paddock. Goes by hand. Now the Saints kick inside the forward 50, but good mark there by Bryce McDonald in defence for the Bombers. Class over centre mark of the day. The Septi mark goes short to Dexter. Dexter now kicks, finds a teammate there in Xavier Slater, and he switches. So just hanging on the football now here, the Bombers. So thumping kick inside there. McFarlane punches it out of bounds, and a boundary throw-in.
So we've got a quarter-time score at Elvie. Simpson were in front, Pete, was that right?
Yep, 1 goal, 2 to 4 points.
Gee, wow. Interesting game. Yeah.
Yeah, so Elvie have looked like a similar thing happened in the first game early in the couple of weeks.
Slater wins the tap out. Paddock, though, roves it.
Gee, that's
but
good
he's going to be
tackle.
pinned on the footy. Advantage paid. Lockie Theodore sends it inside the forward 50, looking for Grist. Couldn't take the mark. On ground level here, Learson's going to try and grab this in defensive 50. Got the quick hand pass out. The Saints get it out of defensive 50 now. Here's a chance now for Mills. Has to beat a couple. Good work there by Gaunt. Mills still competitive there, but it's going to go out of bounds.
He looks a lively type already, doesn't he, Mills? Yeah. He's shown a lot of enthusiasm across the half forward line at the moment.
Peter Hanlon said that he hadn't played footy for a couple of years, so there's a few of them at Birregurra, had a few years off and have come back.
Has shown no sign of rust so far.
So a boundary throw-in. Taking it out of the ruck there was Stommy Slater. It's been stolen. Chancey now for Zybel. He sends it inside the forward 50. But Gaunt's got the football. Hand passes to Hoy. Hoy now. Hand pass backwards. Slater goes inbound. Good kick. And there you go. There's your siren. Quarter time here at Birregurra.
Entertaining opening quarter.
It was pretty
22
good.
points margin.
Saints 1-4-10. Their only goal kicker was Liam Mills that quarter. While Irrewarra back 5-2-32. Charlie Grist has got 2 goals. For the Bombers, we'll take a break. We'll be back after this. All the round-the-ground scores. Thanks to Think Quarter, Steph Comstats, and the big second quarter here at Birregurra. It's the Bombers leading by 22 points.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
G'day, it's Chris from Westford Garage Doors. We install sectional doors, roller doors and shutters. With over 20 years experience, trust us for Automatic Technology Australia automation, covering Colac, Apollo Bay and surrounds.
Westford Garage Doors, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
Colac Secondary College, a modern school of the highest quality learning, offering a range of educational pathways for all abilities and interests, maximising potential in an engaging and stimulating environment. CSC, aim, aspire, achieve.
At Coles, there's great value hands down across fruit and veg this week. like delicious 100% Aussie shepherd avocados. Just $1.50 each. Just $1.50. Get great value, hands down, at Coles. Offer ends Tuesday.
Macca's new surprise prize.
I've won a Clue travel voucher, an Ozsale gift card.
I've won a free Big Mac.
Peel your prize for a 1 in 4 chance to find a prize. Ends April 9, 2024. For full terms and permit numbers, visit our website.
Whether your preferred drop is hoppy or fermented, Ryan's IGA liquor covers both bases. Heineken 24-pack, 2 for $92. Wins Coonawarra 750ml varieties, $12 each. This week only at Ryan's IGA Liquor, Bromfield Street, Colac.
Your go-to for material handling solutions is FSR Equip, Colac East. Experience unparalleled control, precision and performance for any job with the Toyota Husky DK9 skid steer loader. Designed for comfort and safety on any terrain, boasting high lift capacity and low vibration. Now just $53,900, including GST. Upgrade your fleet today with the Husky DK9. FSR Equip, Hugh Murray Drive, Colac, or fsrequip.au.
Greg Allen Farm Machinery. We help you get that job done easy. That's the GAFM family. We've got your back. We'll keep you on track. We're proud to serve the Southwest with all the farm machinery and service that's the best. From the paddock to the barn, we'll help you build the future of your farm. We help you get that job done easy. Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of BSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Prep for your Tassie trip at the Ponds Hotel. Open daily from 9am. It's the ideal stop before the ferry. Bistro open 11:30am to 8:30pm, offering spacious dining, value meals, kids play area, sports bar and ample parking. The ultimate pre-travel spot, Princess Highway, Warn Ponds.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Sports Power Colac, strong supporters of local footy and netball, with everything you need for this season. All the popular brands of shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. For all things footy and netball this season, Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
For all your agricultural needs and competitive pricing, rely on JS Ag. Call Jack today to experience top-notch service and trust JS Ag for expert solutions tailored to your agricultural requirements. Give JS Ag a call today or find them on Facebook.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, quarter time here at Birregurra. They're 1-4-10. They trail the Bombers, Irrewarra Beeac, 5-2-32. Before we go think quarter around the grounds, we've got the Stepcom stats thanks to AJ
There's
Brady.
some big numbers in that first quarter, boys. 5 free kicks to Birregurra, 6 to the Bombers, 10 hit-outs to Andy Paddock, 8 to Dom Slater on the Irrewarra Beeac side of things. For the Birregurra side, 7 in that first quarter to Andrew Kay, 3 kicks, 4 handballs, 1 mark, 8 to Kane Learson, Pete Ball kicks, 4 handballs, no marks on the Birregurra side of things. Whilst for the Bombers, there's several players, in fact, Pete, on 7. Charlie Grist, 5 kicks, 2 handballs, 3 marks. Tom Jackson, 4 kicks, 3 handballs, 1 mark. Tyler Flanagan, 1 kick, 6 handballs and no marks. And William Hoy, 4 kicks, 3 handballs, 3 marks. So those are the leading stats wins to quarter time. Thanks to Steph Comp.
Thank you, AJ. We're going to start in the AFL because it's a good game of footy, believe it or not, at Mount Barker. The West Coast Eagles are in front by 1 point. 6-2-38 to 5-7-37 over Sydney. Now, we're in the old 1990s West Coast jumpers, Maxie.
They're inspired. They got the AFL logo.
They do, yeah. The old AFL logo. It's a bit of a retro roundabout.
Yeah, love it.
I love that. Around the grounds in the CDFNL rounds of things. Simpson 1-2-8. They lead Elway 4 behind 4 points. South Colac 4-4-28, lead Apollo Bay 1-2-8, and Otway Districts 3-4-22. Imps 2-3-15, nothing from Lorne at this stage. Still in the huddles, these two sides at the moment, Pete. I know it was a 22-point margin to Irrewarra, but Birregurra certainly showed some signs.
Yeah, no, they have. They've been really hot in the contest. Birregurra have hit him pretty hard. Haven't given Irrewarra Beeac much room to work, but the two older stalwarts out there, I did not call them old, but Andrew Kelly and Kane Learson have certainly led by example with what they've presented out there so far. I thought it's an interesting battle in the ruck there
For
at
sure.
the moment.
Yeah, 100%.
So I thought young Slater I don't know how old he is, but he's been holding his own there. Indy Paddock's a player that likes to jump early, get his knee in and get over the top. And you see Dom's trying to let him not make contact now. The first couple of hit-outs, Indy got his knee in and was able to palm the ball. So they're working each other out as they go along. And I think Jackson had a bit of a run there in the ruck as well. So
I think the number one worry would concern Kay Leeson is their Irrewarra back on balls are well on top in that department there as well. They're
two Flanagans have been very busy.
Yeah, they're getting Hoy. I'd like to see him to start.
He's got a bit of pace about him too.
So I think Birregurra is a bit more polished going. I think Irrewarra back, I should say, just a bit more polished going forward as well. We have seen some kids have shown some really good signs. With Morrissey's had a couple of shots and kicked 1-1. So there's plenty of good signs going forward there as well. So both sides just in Irrewarra back have just broken away from their huddle to kickstart this second quarter.
So Charlie Grist has been allowed a little bit too much space at the moment, and he's used the ball
quick
really
entries,
well,
Pete. They're getting plenty of time to run in and lead. Charlie Morrissey, these younger guys, to lead into, and it makes it difficult for the defence of Birregurra.
And Charlie Morrissey's led really well.
Yeah, he has.
But
the last lead too, when Grist got the ball at 65 metres, and he put a fake lead on, and then bang, he was away. And Cody just lost.
But they've honoured those leads. They've lowered their eyes and they've honoured those leads, and that's what they need to keep doing. There's no point bombing it into the square.
That's something they didn't do in the game against Elvie a fortnight ago. So the big difference there as well. So the second quarter about to get underway here. Lyndon Knight has got the footy as Mark Rob's sorting some patrons out.
Oh, yeah. They're inside the field of play, Pete.
As well. And they've quickly got out of harm's way. Second quarter underway here at Birregurra. They try by 22 at the moment here. What can they do in the second quarter here? Kelly laid a good tackle there on Dill Flanagan, but Thornton mops up. He's immediately tackled, ball pin. We'll get another ball up. Like the fact of Mills across half forward. He's certainly given him some spark. And back in the ball we go here. Slater on the tab. Tyler Flanagan. Quick hand pass out to Thornton. Hand pass was quick to Dexter. Hand pass missed Tyler Flanagan over his head. He goes and crash bang. Oh, what he goes as well. He's hurt himself too in the process. You know, he's tougher than a $2 steak, but we'll get a boundary throw in there. McDonald happy to see go out. Gee, that was a heavy contest there.
He's really feeling it at the moment.
Yeah, that was a pretty heavy hit.
I'd be rapt to get a $2 steak anywhere, Drew. I don't know how tough it is.
Yeah, times are tough, Maxie. Yeah, that's for sure. But,
CDFNL live records for $2, Maxie.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, best $2 going around anywhere.
Better than a $2 steak.
Indeed. Coming through now, flying it again. Ball in amongst about 10 players, and we're going to go it all over again here too. Pete, any changes noticing to start the second quarter?
So number 24 started in the ruck. Matheson has started in the ruck in this quarter. Doesn't appear to be a natural ruckman to me, so it'll be interesting to see how he falls into that role.
Slated up what's on one, the tap against him. Darrocky's heavily tackled quickly that time there by Xavier Slater. And we're going to do it all over again.
Quick score from Elvie. They're 2-4-16, leading Simpson 1-8 in the second quarter there.
Tyler Flanagan lays some heavy pressure. Ball still played on. And we'll get another ball up here. Tyler Flanagan there still feeling the effects of that heavy hit about a minute ago. Still sucking in the big ones. He won the footy on that occasion. Collins, he's immediately wrapped up. Collins underneath that pack. Did he drag it in? Umpire gives it a bit of it out, and yet we'll get another ball up. So stoppage central at the moment to kickstart this second quarter, which we're a couple of minutes in. It's a 22-point lead to the Bombers. Charlie Grist with 2 goals at the moment for the Birregurra Beeac. Oh, that was a smart bit of play there. Inside 50 to go. Mills again. Oh, hands again. Here's an opportunity there with Stannard. He's immediately wrapped up. Ball pin. We'll get a ball up once more.
Chrissy Dell walks over with a cup of coffee.
With a cup of coffee, just teased us. Yeah. Never gave us one at all.
Typical Hawthorn supporters. Typical Hawthorn supporters.
There as well. Here's an opportunity now with Stannard. He's immediately wrapped up.
Nearly gilded her into giving one back.
Head pass to Darrell. Edward in ball to the goal square. We work with a ball chance. Paddock will get one held. He's going to get himself a free kick. Gord doesn't know what for, but I think it looked pretty obvious. And Paddock, who's drifted forward to start this quarter, he'll go back and have a shot. 20 metres out.
Played forward before, hasn't he, Pete? Indy?
Yes, he has.
I reckon one day he kicked 3 or 4.5, and we thought he was on his way to kicking bag of 10.
Yeah, no, he can. Can certainly take a mark. He's strong overhead, and he's at difficult height. Irrewarra Beeac's defenders.
Terrific year last year, Indy Paddock. Can he kick the first and the second? Never in doubt.
Oh, he loves it.
Oh, he loves it too. The moment after to beat Indy Paddock, and the Saints get the first and the second quarter. 2-4-16 to move on to the Saints on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. There's 16 points down on the Bombers, who are 5-2-32. 3.5 gone second quarter, Pete, on the Richardson Real Estate time clock.
It's an interesting coaching move, isn't it, with Matheson going into the ruck, who's probably losing in the ruck, so they've lost there, but they've gained down the other end where Indy Paddock's been able to snag a goal for them. So
Kane Learson said he's about a 6'6", Big Matheson, so he likes him as a ruckman, but maybe not all the time, Pete.
Yeah, so I was just watching his technique. He just doesn't look like he's played a lot of ruck.
Well, he had to ruck a whole year at Imps, didn't he? And then unfortunately missed out on playing in the finals.
Yeah.
Gee, West Coast 9 points in front now with Mount Barker.
That is like a 200-point turnaround from the last time they played Sydney.
46-37.
Maybe they might play all their games at Mount Barker.
Harley Reid already on the board too.
Does that mean Sydney will get the priority pick?
They've got that cola, don't they? Coca-Cola allowance.
And I think the retro jumpers might have something to do with that too.
4.5 gone in the second quarter. Saints the only goal. So Matheson wins the tap out, comes out to Dylan Flanagan, goes forward. It was Slater Xavier, got it to Tyler Flanagan through traffic, kicks it inside the forward 50. Good mark and defence for Birregurra.
Young
and that
Jarvis.
was Jarvis with the ball. He kicks out a defensive 50 now, and it's going to go out of bounds and a boundary throwing. He looks a likely time Will Jarvis, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, ripping junior player too.
Yep. So what the great thing about Birregurra is they have a really solid junior program. They've had it for
a long time.
For a very long time. They have a couple of years when they go down, but they come straight back up. They're under 14s, gave Irrewarra Beeac a bit of a touch-up this morning.
Yeah.
We've still got a couple playing higher level too.
Yeah, that's true.
Come back as 1 pointers eventually, I'd imagine. Lewis
Malikan.
And Lewis, yeah.
Oh, he's playing well for the Swans, though, isn't he?
Zach Zybel.
Taking out Richmond players, left, right and centre. That's what we like to see.
GFL Team of the Year last year, too. In last year, he had a ripping season.
Who was that?
Zach Zybel.
McFarlane's got the football now for Birregurra. Got it over top to Learson, who takes a cheeky bounce in the defensive 50. He's going to take another one like Kano. He reckons he's running faster than Drury Simmons.
Looking for
Mills. Couldn't take the mark. Comes forward for the Saints. Stannard. Mills taps it forward. Mills gathers the football. Puts it to the hot spot. Bouncing ball. Chance now for Arnold.
Wasn't that?
Oh. Almost took out the point post. But what a play there by Birregurra.
That was exciting.
That was exciting footy. And Kane Learson did speak pre-game that they wanted to play an exciting brand. That was really good. As McDonald got it over the top to Howlett, who sends the ball out of defensive 50 for the Bombers.
Good mark.
Good mark on the outer side by Dylan Flanagan. Got it over the top to Hutchinson for Irrewarra Beeac there. Good little trickster there, but it's been turned over. Matheson with the footy. Backwards to Learson. He's out of breath.
It would be.
Out of breath. Here goes the old switcheroo. Can the Saints get something? Bit of Jack Ginnivan style there, dropping the knees. Comes out to McFarlane. He's tackled. And it's going to be a ball up in front of the grandstand here at Birregurra. It's sort of gone up a notch a bit this game.
Yeah. It's good. Birregurra not here to make up the numbers, aren't they?
2-5-17 to 5-2-32. It's a 15-point ball game. Slater palms it forward. Hoy's there as well. Chancing now. Slater again. Thornton. Darcy Collins keeps it alive. No, run out of tarmac. Another ball in again coming up.
See, he was off to Randwick then, I reckon, Darcy Collins, if he stayed in.
How about the moves by Kane Learson? Turning back the clock.
I could feel me hamstring.
Yeah. Surprised he hasn't benched himself for a 20-minute nap. Comes off hands. Here's a chance now for Zybel. Kelly's underneath it as usual, but Thornton there. He's tackled by Mills.
Oh, on the footy.
And Peter on the footy. Umpires have been hot. That whistle has been consistent, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hot on the whistle. So free kick to Mills. I like the look of this guy. Liam Mills kicked a goal. Kicked a ripper from the left forward pocket in that opening quarter. He kicks looking for Paddock. Mitts out. Couldn't take it on the second bite. Saints try to go forward. Zybel with the hair pass.
Oh, great smother.
Kick was smothered. Still a chance, though, through Jenkins. Comes off hands again. Kicked into the forward pocket zone. Kicked off the ground there by Frampton. Arnold's in the lead for this one. Frampton, though, is going to try the gate of the football, but again, run out of room. Another ball in, still locked in at Birregurra's forward 50, where they've had a lot of the play in this quarter, haven't they?
Yeah, you see Indy Paddock is going to be a bit of a handful down there.
Just got a question. Who's this number 7 for Birregurra? He's not on my sheet.
No idea.
I think it's Evans, I think.
Okay.
I've double-checked the Play HQ website before the game.
Yep, here's a chance now for Swain. Quick hand passes to Hutchinson. Hutchinson now kicks out, but there's numbers with the Saints. Couldn't take the mark was Jarvis, but he got the hand pass over top to Learson. Learson
Kano
drops the ball, as he was tackled. Dropped it at the wrong time, didn't he? As Theodore wins the free kick, goes to the right forward pocket. Trying to create something here with Slater. He goes inbound. Chance again for the Bombers. Theodore. See, they're making a bit of a meal of it, but they find a teammate. And I reckon this one is Xavier Slater who's taken the mark.
Correct.
In their forward 50 for Irrewarra Beeac. And they'll try and get their 6th goal on the board. He's going to go short.
Grist.
And he finds a teammate in Grist who kicked the first 2 goals of the game. And he'll go back and try and kick goal number 3. Would he kick 5 in the Resis last fortnight ago?
In the Resis, and I think he was a late inclusion today. Yeah.
What did he win his tennis grand final?
They won the first time for however many
60 years.
Yeah.
What sort of tennis player is he? A bit of Leighton Hewitt or Nick Kyrgios? Or in between?
Oh, in between, I'd say. No, he's a very good tennis player.
And he's a very good kick for goal.
Beautiful.
Kicked it straight over the goal. Umpire's that for his 3rd. And the Bombers go to 6-2-38 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Birregurra, they're 2-5-17. And we've gone almost 10 minutes in this second quarter here on CDFNL Live on your number 1 station for local footy in the universe, Mix FM.
Yeah, so that goal was sort of against the flow of play, I've felt, this quarter. Birregurra have held the slight ascendancy in this quarter, but they haven't been able to do any damage on the scoreboard, and Irrewarra get an opportunity like that and capitalise, and it's back where it is again now.
21 points to lead here. Back in the middle we go. Paddock slightly won the tap then and won the clearance too. He just thumps it inside 50. Durant Blonde kick. Ball off hands here. Collins front and centre of the pack. Gets a hand pass away. Hand pass was smothered there. Kale comes out to him again. Has a flying shot for goal. Good effort. Just missed though to the right. One behind. One of the new recruits to the club, of course, as well. 6-2 plays 2-6. Stannard's kick is not a great one. Might back stay in play. He'll have to take the footy. So did too Jenkins. Jenkins Slater will get to his feet. Here's Hoy now. Hand pass back to Theodore. Theodore's chip kick over the top looking for Morrissey. Good mark, Learson. Stood tall and took a terrific class over centre mark of the day contender. He's had a good second quarter. That's a good ball just over the head of Darroch. Felt held a bit longer than he would have liked, and Hoy's takes an intercept mark. He goes out wide. Here's a chance again for Thornton. He's going to put the Bombers back into attack. Morrissey's got front position. Got it off of him, and he's taken the mark. No less than 30 metres out, and there was a little bit of afters going on as well. I'm surprised that's not 50. In fact, it's 50. 50 for a little bit of chirp. So it should be a certain goal coming after Charlie Morrissey. He should kick his second. Probably the easiest goal he's ever going to kick in his life. He's got 2, and the Bombers have got 2 in 2 minutes, and they go out to a 26-point lead at 7-2-44 to the Saints 2-6-18. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Scores around the ground thanks to Thinkwater Alvey at 4-6-30, leading Simpson 1-2-8, Polo Bay 3-2-20, South Colac 5-6-36, Colac Imperials 2-5-17, Otway Districts 4-4-28. And Lawn and Western Eagles, nothing at the moment. So just message the Lawn Footy Club if you want to score from them. They know we've had this system in place for a good 10 years, putting scores up on the website. I know it's round 1.
But still.
But it happens every year. Yeah. Every year. They're the last ones to get with the program. All right, so back in the middle. Good little replay here by the Bombers after the Saints. As Pete said, they look pretty good early. Birregurra Irrewarra just flexing their muscles a bit in this part of this quarter. As the Saints now go forward half. Oh, good mark. Taken there.
Kale.
And Kale got the hand pass over the top to Jenkins, who bangs it inside the forward 50 court's got this, though. He takes the mark in defence for Irrewarra Beeac. Decides to play on against Benny Matheson. His kick is a good one. Finds Swain. Thomas Swain takes a good mark. Swain's going to go in short. Oh, thought couldn't take the mark. Good pressure there by Collins. Chancey now for Zybel. Kick, though, was smothered. Here's Fling Darroch. Kicks the ball inside their forward 50. And then he lands a big tackle against Tyler Flanagan, the Marnie medalist. Maybe a future Marnie medalist in Fling Darroch. And it's going to be a ball up here inside the Birregurra forward 50. He's going to be a star, Fling Darroch. Just keep watching him.
Yeah. Tom Jackson, boys, is limping to the bench, so I'm not too sure what's happened there. We'll keep an eye on it.
Wins the tackle. Evans is wrapped up.
Yeah.
So we reckon Angus Evans, and it'll be a ball up again.
He really looks like he's struggling, Tommy Jackson.
Yeah, he's coming to the ground now, and he's a bit proppy.
Zybel takes the ball and a ball up. We're in Tommy Stevenson's old number. He's now Carew captain at Winchelsea. And the GDFNL, Tommy Stevenson's a premiership player, had that magnificent 2017 grand final where he should have probably been best on ground. He kicked that ripper of a goal against Lorne. Here's a chance now for Paddock. He keeps it alive. Farland couldn't get it. Chance now for the Bombers. They go inside the forward 50. Almost a good play here for the Bombers.
Oh.
Theodore crunched. Hand pass wasn't great, and it'll be a ball up. What was that score, Pete, from Lorne?
So Lorne, 8 goals, 11.
Yep.
And Western Eagles, 3 goals.
We want to know how many touches Ed Kerno's had. That's the stat that we really want.
Well, he's kicked 8 goals.
That score came from Western Eagle official.
From 55.
Thanks, Matty Reid.
The goal square. Big chance here. Ball off hands. Gris is lurking. Good hell, laid a very heavy tackle on Kerrs, but ball pin will get a ball up. Tyler Flanagan's so good in that situation too. So who plays a similar way, AJ? Matty Bogue, of course, Newtown now back at Torquay. Best on the ground last week.
Yeah, for sure.
I tell you what, if he plays like that, good luck beating him in the League B and F. Down there. Comes out now to Leeson again. He's been busy. Hacks the kick line. Good mark. No, dropped off hands. In fact, there's a free kick. It's going to go against Tommy Eno. I thought he had a good use of the body, but Mark Robb was a
push out.
Probably in the right and wasn't in position there, but McFarlane's webs himself a free kick.
Get it to Kano.
So he's going to look for options. He's going to go in board. Arnold there was a bit wide of him. No, comes out to Collins. He took too long. Well done, the young kid, Toby Monaco. Take a bow.
Came from behind him like a librarian.
Don't say that. Toby Monaco.
Monaco.
Yeah, he has a real crack, doesn't he?
Yeah, Monaco.
And he's going to win himself a free kick. Well done, young fella. On centre wing. He's going to go short to Tyler Flanagan. He marks it. The rating Marnie medalist from 2023 goes in board to his brother Dylan. He marks it on the 50. He started well. First game of the year for the captain. Kicks it long, looking for Gris. He's got work, Dave. Oh, he's got a good set of hands, don't he, Charlie Gris? And he's going to go have a shot for goal number 4. He'll kick from about 35 metres out on a slight angle here. Gee, that was a beautiful ball inside 50. Just slow, patient build-up. Still started by a youngster, Pete.
Yeah, look, it just shows the value of those chase-down tackles, doesn't it? The ball would have been down Birregurra's end of the ground, but Toby run down, and I can't think who the Birregurra was.
Yeah, I think it was Collins.
Collins. It was Collins too.
Comes in, Gris from 40 for goal number 4. Never in doubt. Goal that I contended there for Charlie Gris. He's on his way for a bang.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
4 goals to Charlie Gris, 2 goals on the first, and he's already got 2 in the second. And we've played nearly 17 minutes into this second quarter, and they go on to 8 goals, 250. Birregurra 2-6-18. I haven't updated that point yet. Margin 32 points in the Bombers' favour.
That was a good build-up from Irrewarra Beeac. They just chipped and ended up with an easy shot for goal for Charlie.
So back in the middle, Slater up against Paddock. Good lead here. The Bombers 50 plays, 18. Here's Darroch. His kick was smothered. That was Flynn.
Nearly falconed him.
Chancey now for Slater. Got it to Swain. Tackled again by Darroch. Kelly, Jenkins. I feel like they just tackled each other then, the 2 teammates there.
But lucky, exactly. Well, Slater wanted to look at the umpire with the free kick and nearly got a cop to the ball right in the face, like Tristan Zeri did last night.
Paddock wins the tap out, comes out to Ed Dexter. Starting to look like Tyler Flanagan, isn't he? Comes out there with the headband. Tyler Flanagan through traffic, sends it back inside the forward 50. Gris couldn't take the mark. Chancey now for Theodore. Right forward pockets. Trying to create something, Lockie. His kick went over the head of Gris, and it's been marked here by Jarvis in defence for Birregurra. Will Jarvis. It's been pretty good too. Finds Flanagan. Xavier Slater almost tried to take mark of the year without even the ball here. Comes out to Tyler Flanagan, though. He's intercepted the play. Good tackle there by Evans. He's going to be pinned on the footy. He got rid of the ball, though.
Yeah, he's a bit...
he disposed of the ball as he was getting tackled.
That's been a bit red hot on that today.
They have, but letter of the wall that it's play on. But here we go. Not going to dispute it. We need umpires. I won't argue.
No, just said.
Comes out now to the Saints. What can they create something? Can they get their third goal of the afternoon? Ball kicked out.
God,
Good mark by Gort.
That is
Class other centre mark of the day against Evans. He goes in short. Stannard's trying to get out of this passage here. Chance again through Dexter.
That's too high.
Stannard with the footy. He's got really good dance moves, Jacob Stannard. He sends the ball out of their defensive half to centre of the ground here. Xavier Slater tripped up. Evans, good tackle. Darroch got the hand pass out now. Here's a chance now through Indy Paddock. Sends the ball inside the forward 50, but Gawn again takes another intercepted mark. That's his third for the quarter. By just my count, by memory. He takes a cheeky bounce. Got it over top to Dylan Flanagan, the skipper. He's kicked over, smothered. He's going to go to the football again, Dylan Flanagan. He's going to go in.
Beautiful
down,
kick.
finds a teammate, and it's Grist, who's got 4 goals so far today. He sends it inside the forward 50. This is Xavier Slater. Puts his heads up, has a shot for goal, and he kicks goal of the day.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
What a goal there by Irrewarra Beeac. Great transition football there. All started by Mitchie Gortz, that intercepted mark in the back line. And Xavier Slater kicks his first goal for Irrewarra Beeac, and the Bombers are 9-2-56. They lead Birregurra 2-6-18. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Richardson Real Estate time clock 20 minutes.
You can see the connection already starting to happen between the Irrewarra Beeac new recruits. We said that in their first game against Elvie. It was the first time a lot of these blokes had played together, and they did look a bit disconnected as early in that Elvie game, but you can see it coming together now, can't you?
Dill Flanagan's already made a big difference. He was probably the one of them too that really missed that leadership in that first game, but you can tell today he's showed no sign of rust. What's his stats, AJ, thanks to Stevcom? Dill Flanagan.
4 kicks, 3 handballs so far, Drew.
And he's been involved in a lot of
His
scoring.
brother's been massive too.
Yeah, he's been good too.
He has a good record against Birregurra. When we've done these games before, I think Tyler's always been in the high 30s.
Yeah, and he lays a good tackle to kickstart proceedings. Umpire wastes no time. Ball pin will get a ball up. So we're into time on in the second quarter.
Scores level at the Western Oval, boys. 35 apiece between Imps and Otway. Thanks to Thinkwater around the grounds.
Oh, good handball to Tyler Flanagan. He's breaking up possessions back to Theodore. Theodore's kick up towards Hardford. Clean bowled everybody down there. Heavy tackle. That should be holding the footy. They've been consistent on it all day. And a title on the ball free kick will go to young Hutchison. Gee, these young kids on show here this afternoon for the red and white. Go in the red and black, I should say. Long kick forward, over the top. Howler kind of higher than Joe Cocker. No mark taken down there. Comes out to Jenkins. Jenkins kick, a hand pass was smothered. They got themselves into all sorts of trouble. Grist lays a heavy tackle. Ball pen will get a ball up there as well. So
a little bit of a clanger of the day then, guys.
Yep.
Yes, no one really alluded that. We're just going to keep it on as AJ.
AJ's got it.
AJ's still...
AJ, red and white.
As Howler has a stuff for goal and he missed it. They got the white shorts on technically, but 3 for 1 to score here too.
Call him the orange team.
Don't worry, I've got it. I've got it wrapped up.
Jeez, he's
conceded.
He's conceded like the Bombers did after quarter time last night.
I think after
Quarter
round
time,
1.
10 minutes.
10 minutes into round 1. They concede every year, Essendon.
Yeah, so... Or do we quickly kick back in? Poor AJ, you can't win today.
No, I can't.
Imagine when the day that they win the flag again.
Oh. Yeah, so...
We'll be all dead, though.
39 points in the Bombers' favour as Leeson's trying to...
I hope West Coast going well, Drew.
Yeah, they're up by 9 last time I checked. We'll check a score from there at the moment, thanks to Thinkwater. And also some netball scores, as Kelly now receives a handball out of defence. The old boy still got it. Gets a hand pass over the top there. Was intercepted there by Monaco. Dispossessed in the tackle, umpire. Let's play go on. Here's Dill Flanagan. Bit busy. Back to Tyler. Has been big. Back it comes to Xavier Slater. Thumps the kick to centre half forward, but no one there. And Paddock takes an easy intercept mark. Back to Learson. He's been busy. Back to hand pass to Jenkins. Running the tightrope. Goes towards half back, and I think it'd be a free kick because he got dealt with down the ground. Free kick will go to Collins. He's got the footy in the centre of the Birregurra Rec Reserve, kicking with the north end in this second quarter. Back it goes to Learson. It's a little cheeky step around the corner. And here's Garlick. Byron, sorry. Here's Byron. Byron goes short and finds Collins, who restarted all that. So he's got 2 kicks from goal. Gee, I thought he was a bit stiff up to get 50 metres for protected zone. Ball off hands here. Arnold might have hurt himself in that contest. Thornton, did well, the youngster. Hand pass to Theodore. They're running again. Kicks into the centre of the ground. Griss is underneath that there too. They got a beautiful bounce though. Back it comes to Hutchison's been really good. Goes inside 50. Morrissey got bit still, couldn't take the mark. Good defensive work though by Jarvis. Here's a chance down for the out of defence again through Darroch. This is he's on the tight right boy. Just come off the bench, but Collins did okay out of it. Arnold slow to his feet. He looks a bit proppy though. Kicks into the corridor. Kelly's got off the chain. Good defensive work by Theodore, but Kelly won the football. Got the kick away inside 50 there. Where are the forwards here for the Saints? But no one down there, though. McDonald had a momentary lapse there. Mills is giving him some spark down there when the ball's come down their way. He won the footy. Got tackled by 2 Bombers. Ball pinned, and surely we're going to ball up this time. Nick Arnold's coming to the ground. He looks a bit proppy. But the main thing is he's not hobbling as bad as what he was a few moments ago. So ball to be thrown up here.
Just need some pickle juice.
Paddock did a Jackie Chan in mid-air, hacks the ball forward. We'll get another boundary throwing you. So the Saints can sneak a late one before half-time. Just take something into the half-time break.
They started this quarter pretty good, didn't they? They were owning inside 50s, but they just couldn't get that third goal. And then Irrewarra Beeac have just flexed their muscles in the back end of this term. That 40-point margin, 57 plays, so it's 39-18. Gorn in the ruck, comes out to Hoy. He's tackled. Cully just rips the footy out of his hands. Play on, says the umpire. Now it'll be a ball up. About 25 out from the Saints' goal.
Geez, he's still having a big influence on this game.
Yeah,
Andrew Kelly, isn't he? Hey?
Yeah. Still got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Rolls Royce, isn't he? Gaunt wins the tap out, comes out to Hoy. Hand pass backwards to Flanagan. Zybel's there. Gaunt's had a really good quarter.
He has.
Hoy again. Chancey now. Here's Andrew Kelly. Out of his pack. Kick was smothered though.
Was that Falcon?
Still a chance. Bombers just rake it out of defensive 50 here.
Well done.
And Elnor takes the mark.
And he's off.
And he's off to the races.
He's off the Randwick.
There he goes. He's had one bounce. He's going to go by hand. Finds a teammate there. It was Slater. Couldn't get it. Here's a chance for Frampton. Kicked it off the ground. He's got Learson under his hammer. Frampton picks it up. The young juice there. Hand pass over up to Elnor. Elnor, he started
Great
off everything.
tackle.
Got the hand pass out, though. The Saints defence holding firm. Here's a shot for goal. It's a goal.
Monaco.
He's kicked the goal. Goal of the day, contender for the Bombers.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
What they say, Pete, the jewel in the 4-1 crowd. Now it's the jewel in the Irrewarra Beeac crowd.
That's exactly right. Gee, it was a frantic passage.
It was, and then they
kept
stopped.
pushing the ball forward and pushing the ball
And then it
forward.
stopped, and Monaco just went, OK, I'm going to kick the goal.
I'm going to kick a goal.
10-5, 65, the Bombers, or 10-3, 63, the Bombers, 2-6, 18. Birregurra, Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. We've gone 26 in this second quarter.
Yeah, the young kids on display are putting on a clinic here. Hutchison's in the air, laid a good tackle, but Matheson gets the hand pass out. Here's an opportunity now here with the Saints. Can they sneak a 8-late win? Garlick goes inside 50, not a great kick, looking for Paddock. Getting back there is Dexter. Gaunt, he's put himself under all sorts of pressure there. That's a ball up, I reckon, surely. Ball pin will get a ball up. Got to be impressed with the kids for the Bombers, Pete, and there's half-time.
Oh, they've been terrific today. We talked about that, at the LV game, that they've had such a strong junior program for so long that they've got to reap the benefits of that going forward, and you can see the green shoots coming out there today.
Yeah.
They've got plenty of pace, haven't they, too? They run the ball and their skills are good.
Saints started the quarter very promising indeed, but the Bombers really put the foot down after that. They kicked 5 goals to 1. And they've turned a 22-point quarter-time lead into a 35-point half-time lead. They're 10-3-63. That's great kicking to Birregurra, 2-6-18. Charlie Griss has 4. Morrissey has 2. Singles to Jackson, Theodore, Monaco and Xavier Slater, while Paddock and Mills the goal kickers for the Saints. We'll take a quick break here on CDFNL. I'm back to recap the first half. I'll go around the grounds and see how West Coast are travelling over in South Australia for Gaborone against the Sydney Swans, because they were in front last time we checked. And also we'll get a rethought of what can Birregurra can do to get themselves back into this game, or could the Bombers pick up their first win for the 2024 season. Back with more from Birregurra Rec Reserve here on Mix FM after the break.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
G'day, it's Chris from Westvic Garage Doors. We install sectional doors, roller doors and shutters. Ask about our smartphone control kits for remote access. And remember, annual servicing ensures warranty and safety.
Westvic Garage Doors, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
At At Coles, there's great value hands down across fruit and veg this week. Like delicious 100% Aussie shepherd avocados. Just $1.50 each. Just $1.50. Get great value hands down at Coles. Offer ends Tuesday.
Macca's new surprise prize.
I've won a Clue travel voucher, an Ozsale gift card.
I've won a free Big Mac.
Peel your prize for a 1 in 4 chance to find a prize. Ends April 9, 2024. For full terms and permit numbers, visit our website.
Oh, empty again. I'll have to move the cows. Well, that wasn't the plan for today. If only there was a way to check the tank remotely.
What if there is? Purchase a Bushman's 22,500 litre tank with an Agbot level monitor for just $3,625. The Agbot monitor's your tank to let you know when it's almost empty. Plus, with the Agbot app, you can monitor levels from anywhere, even from your living room watching the tally. Get yours today from Think Water Colac. They do water well.
Ready to hit go on your next project? But you still need to find building materials? Parlour's Home Hardware of Simpson has just that and more. They offer a vast selection of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Can't find what you need? No problem. They'll order it in for you. Plus, enjoy convenient delivery to Cobden, Simpson, Timbourne, Port Campbell and Princetown, and everywhere in between. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barramel Street, Simpson. Find them on Facebook.
Your go-to for material handling solutions is FSR Equip, Colac East. Experience unparalleled control, precision and performance for any job with the Toyota Husky DK9 skid steer loader. Designed for comfort and safety on any terrain, boasting high lift capacity and low vibration. Now just $53,900, including GST. Upgrade your fleet today with the Husky DK9. FSR Equip, Hugh Murray Drive, Colac, or fsrequip.au.
Now at Harvey Norman, 10% off selected AEG appliances, plus 10-year manufacturer's warranty. That's right, upgrade to premium AEG kitchen appliances and save 10% off selected AEG pyrolytic ovens and induction cooktops, plus 10-year warranty. 10% off selected AEG integrated range hoods and dishwashers, and 10-year warranty. Experience the premium German-designed AEG range with this amazing offer. Now at Harvey Norman. Limited time. Conditions and exclusions apply.
The East Hotel is looking for casual front-of-house staff. Work short evening shifts or lunches in a friendly environment, delivering service to patrons. Bonus is a meal provided on shift. To apply, drop in or email easthotelcolac@hotmail.com.
For all your agricultural needs and competitive pricing, rely on JS Ag. Call Jack today to experience top-notch service and trust JS Ag for expert solutions tailored to your agricultural requirements. Give JS Ag a call today or find them on Facebook.
Sports Power Colac, strong supporters of local footy and netball, with everything you need for this season. All the popular brands of shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. For all things footy and netball this season, Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Have confidence in your next adventure with Prestige Jayco Geelong, boasting over 35 years trusted service. The gates are open 7 days a week, allowing you to discover the full lineup of 2024 Jayco models, like the versatile Cross-Track and spacious Swan campers. Opt for reliability with proven Australian-made products. Trade-ins welcome. Explore the extensive range of pre-owned vans and motorhomes, tailored to fulfil your travel aspirations. Prestige Jayco Geelong, Ballerine Highway. Visit today.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, welcome back. Half time here at Birregurra. It's the Saints 2-6-18. They trail Irrewarra Beeac 10-3-63. Charlie Grist leads all the goal kickers with 4. Charlie Morrissey, in his first senior game, has kicked 2 goals, and he has that famous club of first kick, first goal at senior footy. He has kicked a lot of goals at junior level, so that wasn't going to be a hard one, was it? But they look good, the Bombers. As I said, they looked a little bit proppy around, what do we call it, opening night at Alvey, but they seem to got their spark back. When their midfield's elite or up and running, they are hard to stop. And again, just showing why they've probably been in the last couple of final series, and again looking pretty good, and just showing maybe they are Still a pretty handy side.
And two of their better players are Dylan Flanagan today and Charlie Grist, who were missing in the last game, so they've made a big difference. And
They've got a couple out too today, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, and they haven't got Levi Dare stand there against them in the
yeah,
ruck.
that's true.
You know, so that helps the midfield a fair bit. And I've had a report from Elvie, so everyone's wondering what's happening. The big battle between Levi and Mark Jamar. So I'm well informed by a former CDFL Best and Fairest winner that Levi's had the better of the first half.
Elvie person?
It was an Elvie.
Well, there you go. It might be a little bit of bias in that comment.
I trust Finney's judgment.
Okay. Probably doesn't even see the other Simpson.
AJ, Steph, stats, please.
There's a couple of players, boys, who are looking to...
Come on, get some energy into you, mate. You look flat.
I'm flat after my clanger of the day, boys.
We'll do that later on, but what's going on?
Birregurra, 11 free kicks to half-time. Bombers, 10. 16 hit-outs to Indy Paddock. 10 to Matheson, who did a lot of ruck work in that second term, Pete, for the Birregurra side of things. Dom Slater, 19 so far for the Bombers. Major stats winners for the Birregurra side of things. Kane Learson, 13 kicks, 5 handballs, 5 marks, 18 disposals to half-time. Darcy Collins, 12, 9 kicks, 3 handballs and a couple of marks. Andrew Kelly, 6 kicks, 5 handballs, 2 marks. That's 11 disposals. So for the Bombers, 17 to Tyler Flanagan, 7 kicks, 10 handballs and 1 mark to half-time. 11 to Lockie Theodore, 10 kicks, 1 handball, no marks. 10 also to William Hoy, 5 kicks, 5 handballs, 4 marks. 11 to Charlie Grist, 8 kicks, 3 handballs. And we're on mark watch for Charlie Grist, Pete, 6 marks to half-time. Those are leading stats getters, thanks to Stepcon, boys.
Yeah, we'll go around the grounds. AJ, thanks to Thinkwater Carlac there. Elvie, as we mentioned earlier, on top of Simpson there, 5-7-37 to the Tigers, 1-2-8. Apart from that, a couple of interesting games going on. We'll get Lawn 8-11-59 to Western Eagles 3 straight 18.
10-15,
7-15, thank you. South Carlac 6-7-43 lead Apollo Bay, who have given a good account of themselves, 4-3-27.
Yeah, that's promising, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Because we had high expectations on South, so if Apollo Bay can be competitive.
Yeah,
again, South have a lot of good new players in, so they're going to take a little bit to gel.
So good to sign Apollo Bay too, so it's good to see too. And a good game at the Western Oval. Point in front in favour of the Imps, 6-6-42. Totway District 6-5-41. A couple of netball scores to read out. South Carlac 57, they defeated Apollo Bay 22. And here was Irrewarra Beeac 41, they defeated Birregurra 29. And we'll just waiting for some of the others to come through. A couple of quick scores in the BFL. Anglesea 5-4-34, Lee Mottawari 1 straight 6. Ocean Grove 4-5-29, they lead Port Arlington 3-1-19. Geelong Amateur 5-6-36, lead Queenscliff 4-3-27. Here's a couple of the ones that are probably a bit surprising. Drysdale 3-12-30, lead Barwon Heads 4-1-25, and this one's probably the surprise one. Newcombe lead the rating premiers Torquay.
Gee, wow.
6-3-39 to 5-4-34, so a bit of a...
Go that power!
Yeah, of course, coming off Port Arlington's first win in 6 years there last week too. In the AFL... game just started after half time, and it's a good game too between West Coast and Sydney Swans, believe it or not. It's 7-7-49 apiece.
Yeah.
So West Coast giving a good account of themselves there at Mount Barker Oval or Stadium or whatever it's called.
Summit Park.
No, that'll do. Elliot Yeo with 18 possessions so far to a kickstart round. Melbourne by 15 on Thursday night. Brisbane by 70 over the Kangaroos, and Port Adelaide by 69 over Essendon, which Connor Rozee tore the Bombers to a newie. That's for sure. We'll get some Handle League scores later, by the way. And of course, the GDFL that just started today. And the Handle League last night, Troy won a thriller over Warrnambool by 7 points. So showed that performance against South Warrnambool last Friday on Good Friday was no fluke. Pete, I know it was a really entertaining first quarter and a bit, but Irrewarra Bag, some of the young kids are really giving them some spark, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got some pace around the ground, and their foot skills have been really good today. Whether that's they're not quite under the pressure that they were under in that first game, or whether players are leading to better positions. But Charlie Morrissey has certainly made a difference up there. He's been able to find space, hasn't he, and lead into that space, and they've honoured those leads. Charlie Grist has made plenty of movement there across the half-forward line, which adds a different dimension to Irrewarra Beeac as well. But I thought their and their ruck, I still think they've had the better of the clearances. I know the tap-outs probably not much different, but they've probably had the better of the clearances. That Andrew Kelly sort of fighting a lone battle in there in the midfield. for Birregurra at this stage. But Kane Learson's been fantastic down the back. He's really led by example.
Yeah, that run and Karakos half back, which nearly resulted in a goal. That was.
You need another one up forward, don't you?
Yeah, you do. One at each end of the ground. Yeah.
Their delivery data hasn't been that great. Let's be brutally honest.
No.
Look, Mills gave him a spark in the first quarter, and like the Irrewarra back defence has just read it off the well. Like Gore took a couple of really good intercept marks in that second quarter that resulted in some scores. So yeah, they got some real. But it's going to be like that all year. I still think Birregurra just need another key forward down there as well. I know Irrewarra have the same, but about the sewing and what we've seen so far, it's obviously pretty good signs going forward.
I think Gaunt and Bryce McDonald is actually he's doing a good job down there. They've really controlled that back line, those two players, and Birregurra haven't been able to get any free space. Only really look dangerous when Collins maybe gets the ball or when Paddock's down there. He looks likely to take a mark, but at this stage, Matheson doesn't really look like he's going to take a grab down forward, does he?
Mitch Court, though, he's just owned him, hasn't he, the last couple of times? Just positioned himself well. I think
he uses his body
when
really well.
When you got a player that's probably played in the ruck and you set him forward and you're playing against a pretty well-established defender, he's going to read the play a bit better. And Court has done that a couple of times now. Well, I reckon I counted 3 or 4 intercepted marks that he's taken.
Yeah. And Bryce McDonald's rebound's been pretty good too when he runs out of the back line.
Yeah, indeed, there as well. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live here. We're back with the third quarter thanks to Sports Power Colac. Pete, when are we going down to see him?
On Mondays.
Yeah,
Get down there Monday. That's when all the good staff's on.
Yeah.
Big discounts on Mondays.
98% discount.
People already start lining up in front of Murray Street at Sports Power there as well. Can the Saints get their details back into this contest, or could the Bombers continue to run away with the 2024 season? Back with plenty more after the break here on CDFNL Live.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Macca's new surprise prize.
I've won a Clue travel voucher, an Ozsale gift card.
I've won a free Big Mac.
Peel your fries for a 1 in 4 chance to find a prize. Ends April 9, 2024. For full terms and permit numbers, visit our website.
For over 135 years, Bryan Windmills Colac has sold and serviced quality Australian-made windmills, tanks, troughs and solar pumps. Family-owned and trusted for generations on Wilson Street in Colac. Visit bryanwindmills.com.au for all your renewable water needs.
The land of the rising sun creates a delicious mix, and you can find it at Ryan's IGA Liquor. Or stay closer to home with 4X Gold 30-pack cans, 2 for $92. This week only at Ryan's IGA Liquor.
Don't let winter freeze your creativity. Turn those dull, outdated walls into masterpieces using the team who are masters with a brush and roller. Say
hello.
Hi.
G'day.
Hey. Hola.
To Premium Group Painting. PGP will make your place pop. A splash of colour makes all the difference to turn those dark days into sunshine. Don't be left out in the so you don't miss out. Premium Group Painting. Find them on Facebook or Insta.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look after you too.
Roderick Insurance Brokers. Right advice, right decision.
Have you heard the news?
What news?
Well, you're not going to believe it. For the 9th consecutive year, Troy Kincaid at Richardson Real Estate has been named Sales Agent of the Year for the Colac region.
It's been 9 years in a row?
Yes, it has.
Looking to sell your home? Talk to Troy Kincaid and the team today. View all listings online or follow on socials. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
CMTP was born out of humble beginnings in a Colac backyard in 1976. Today, they're still proud to call Colac home. CMTP 13 sites across Australia, and they're proudly local and family owned. CMTP want to thank their wonderful employees and community for their efforts with all the challenges over the past few years. To discover all the great things about CMTP, visit cmtp.com.au.
Don't leave anything to chance. From annuals, Italians and perennial ryegrass through to a tetraploid or diploid ryegrass. All your seed requirements this autumn are at Ag Warehouse, Colac and Simpson. The team also has an on-farm agronomy service available to help you take out all the guesswork. Ag Warehouse, Colac and Simpson, your complete autumn seed stockists. Find Ag Warehouse Colac on the corner of Deans Creek Road and Princes Highway and Ag Warehouse Simpson on Labours Hill, Cobden Road.
Leslie Maintenance and Pipe Fitting specialise in on-site welding, labour hire and stainless and mild steel welding. You can rely on them with one of their safety handrails. Leaders providing repairs and upgrades to your workplace, dairy and stockyards. Bruce Street, Colac.
Freestanding boxing bags, boxing gloves, focus mitts. Don't slack off this winter. Sportsbar Colac has what you need to stay in shape. Sportsbar Colac, your local experts.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, half-time here at Birregurra. The Saints are 2-5-17. Irrewarra Beeac 10-3-63. Big second half to come. The Bombers, Charlie Grist has got 4 goals. Charlie Morrissey's got 2. And the goal kickers for Birregurra, Indy Paddock and Liam Mills, who looks a pretty likely type. Who are the players, Pete, that you've been impressed with so far? We'll start with the Saints.
With the Saints, well, Darcy Collins, obviously.
Yep.
He's showed what he's capable of. Andrew Kelly, the old stalwarts, Andrew Kelly and Kane Learson have led the way there.
Liam Mills has looked all right.
Yeah,
number
Mills,
5.
he's got a bit of a turn of speed.
Yep.
He looks like he's a likely type. And of course the Darricks, or the young fella Darrick, number 4, Flynn. He's got a lot of promise. Ben Matheson, he's got the height. He just needs a little bit of work on his technique in around the ruck. I know he seemed to do all right in the tap-outs numbers-wise.
Yeah, he's got 10 for the half, Pete, 8 in that second quarter.
Yeah, but look, I think he could turn into a player as well. So then
some scores around the grounds just before you go to Irrewarra Beeac. Game on at Apollo Bay.
Oh, it is
quarter
indeed.
around the grounds.
Jeez.
Hawks 6-4-40, South Colac 6-7-43.
The upset of the century's on the cards.
Alvey flexing their muscles against Simpson though, 7-8-50. Tigers 1-2-8, and it's just a 1-point ball game at the Colac Imperial 6-6-42 to 6-5-41, and Lorne 10-15-75, leading the Eagles 3 straight 18. Irrewarra Beeac. Pete, who are the players that have impressed you so far in the first half?
Well, we've got to remember that Cooper Stevens is not out there, and he's probably their best player. Yeah. So it's been pretty good. The 2 Flanagan boys in the middle. I thought Dom Slater in the ruck. I think he shows that he's going to be a big help to Bluey Angus when we get Bluey back out there again. Theodore started off really well. He was pretty lively. He adds a bit of run and carry.
Definitely.
Charlie Grist. Of course, he's and Charlie Morrissey, he's created some really good space up there in the forward line.
Charlie number 1 and Charlie number 2.
Yeah, we can too. And then I thought they've been solid down back with Mitch Gaunt and Bryce McDonald holding down those key position posts. They look a much better balanced side. And we've got to remember we've got Bluey to come back in, and we've got Cooper Stevens to come back in.
It's a good problem to have.
It is.
And Cam Parker.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So they've got some nice pace around the...
And Paddy Marnie too to come back.
Stonehouse.
Yeah, he's got so they've got a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So some of these, to look after the way they perform in the first half, it's Cam Parker's got a few selections up his sleeve because they got the bye again next week, because they got the week off next week before they get into the Imperials. So ball up back in the third quarter underway thanks to Sports Power Colac. Monday's the best day to go according to Pete Mulheron.
Yep.
And the Bombers are going to clear it again, and the Flanagan Brothers combine. Goes in towards the 50. Bouncing footy here. Thornton's got plenty of time and space on Learson. He wants to go inside, and he does just that. Finds Dill Flanagan about 55 metres from goal. Goes inside 50. Arlen's on a lane, but a great mark by Paddock. Last over set, a mark of the day. He came from nowhere then, like Leo Barry style, and took a terrific grab. Gives a hand pass to Jarvis. His kick went over the teammate's head. Turnover again, Dill Flanagan. Hand pass to McDonald. Chipping ball inside 50. Griss, we all know he's got a really good set of hands. And he'll go back and have a shot for a bag. He'll kick from just inside 50. But that Indy paddock, Mark, doesn't that an absolute beauty?
It was a ripper. Charlie Grist peaked 7 marks on the step come stat sheet.
Yeah, no, he's been really lively up forward.
So Charlie Grist, he's a terrific goal kicker in the juniors, like the other Charlie in Morrissey. Charlie 1 and Charlie 2, Pete.
Yeah, that's right.
And Charlie 1's got the footy. So he comes in now from 45. Beautiful looking kick. Galapai did not move a muscle. Chris has a bag. He's got 5. And the Bombers kickstart the second half like they finished the first half. They go to 11-3-69. How about that for kicking?
That was a beautiful kick.
Birregurra 2-6-8. We've played nearly 90 seconds in this Sports Power Colac third quarter. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard. That moment that left the boot, Pete.
Yeah, it never wavered. Like we had the perfect. It was right. We were right in the line, and it was always going straight over the goal umpire's hat.
I don't think they've added that point on, Drew, so I think we're going to stick it with 2-5-7-8.
Yeah, so what have I got on my thing? 1, 2, 3. No, I've got 2-6.
Yeah, they are. It's all right. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
2-5 we'll go with.
Yeah, we'll go
back the scoreboarders.
Yeah.
Pete will go nuts at us, won't he, AJ? Chancey now for Kelly. Just shoves his opponents to the ground and he just kicks it forward. But picked up here by McDonald. Kicks a high one. Good mark here by Evans. So Evans now for Birregurra. What can he do? Sort of just assessing the options now.
Yeah, Arnold's gone down, boys. He's not well.
He's in short.
He went to, I think he's holding his ankle, left ankle.
This is Hamish Darroch.
Yeah, Darroch's got it. So the young Darroch, the 15-year-old.
He's, I reckon Arnold's in all sorts, boys.
Kicks being turned over. Xavier Slater's got the footy. And he goes over the top.
I think he's holding it his Achilles, I reckon, Nick Arnold.
He's up again, though.
Yeah,
goes in short. Here's Tyler Flanagan.
Coming off, yep.
So Tyler Flanagan on centre win. So just taking his time, and they're just going to use the ball. He's going to kick the kick with his brother Dylan. Dylan's got the ball. Quick hand pass over top to McDonald, who just thumps it inside the forward 50 for Irrewarra Beeac. Paddock puts a fist on it. Monaco's there. Kicked one in the second quarter. Hand pass to Grist. Couldn't take it with him. Chancey now for the Saints, though. Kick short. Here's Andrew Kelly. And Kelly now at half-back. Switches it over top to centre wing. Almost took a great mark.
That would have been the mark of the day.
Just pay it for him, but it comes out to Collins. His kick was smothered. Stacks on this one. And it'll be a ball up on centre wing.
How good are they? Kids been here at Beeac today.
Oh, they've been terrific.
So you can't drop them, surely, for the next game.
Oh, they had that pace.
Yeah,
they do. Enthusiasm as Paddock just grabs it out of the ruck, got it over the top to Andrew Kelly, sends it back inside the forward fifth, but good mark in defence by Howlett.
No, Richardson.
Richardson, sorry, with the number 3. Comes out to Stannard. He's bounced, hit his shin, but it went about 20 metres. So Stannard picks up the football. His kick wasn't good. Evans picks up the footy for the Saints. Gets around Theodore, but kick was smothered there. Gaunt, he's had a great game. Back to Theodore. Over the top now. Swain gets it over top to Thornton. Thornton's now a couple of kicks from goal on the outer side. Sets it up, puts it inside the forward 50. Morrissey flew high, couldn't take the mark. Grist grabs the football. He's tackled. Chancey now for Hamish Darroch. Goes backwards by hand. Learson got it over the top to Zybel. Another backwards hand pass again. The Saints try and work it out. But Frampton takes that mark. And he's got it in kicking range. Who was his best on ground in the grand final in the under-18s last year?
Yep.
So Frampton will have a shot. He looks like he's going to back himself here.
Why not?
No, he's going to switch it across their forward 50.
Here's someone that can kick might make the journey.
Tyler Flanagan, though, he roosts the ball inside the forward 50.
Kick.
Morrissey just couldn't take the mark. Good work here by Jarvis. Morrissey, though, trying to pick up the football. Knocked off it. And it's going to be another ball up.
He found space again there, Charlie Morrissey. He just couldn't quite hang on to it.
Yeah, a couple of times there. He probably had an ice of the cherry, but couldn't get it done in the end, unfortunately.
It's Paddock that won the tap out against Thornton. Comes out to Dylan Flanagan. Kick, though, looking for Grist. Good work there by Darroch, but he's given away a free kick.
And I didn't like it either.
And Grist still on the ground, taking a bit to get up.
We've got a bit of the Rock. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes tomorrow AJ at WrestleMania.
Jury's all over it, aren't you, mate?
Oh, mate, cannot wait for that tomorrow. It's going to be bigger than Ben-Hur.
It will.
So Charlie Grist is going for number 6.
Yeah,
five straight too today.
This is some sort of effort from Charlie Max, isn't it?
Well, he was playing twos 24 hours ago. Well, I thought that's what he was on the list, and now in the ones, he's such a real key figure for Irrewarra Beeac. He said, I think he kicked almost 50 goals last year, or just
Exactly
over
50.
50 goals for the season, which is a great return.
49 the year before,
for
too.
a small forward. Just inside the 50 for number 6, off target.
let
His
him
first blemish of the season at the senior level. 5 goals won this afternoon. They go to 11-4-70. Irrewarra Beeac 2-5-17. Birregurra, and he's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. And we've tackled 6 minutes into this third quarter.
So, Learson brings the ball back into play. That's a goal ball blown over the head of Darroch, and Hoy was the lucky man in that little play there, and he took an easy mark. So that breeze might be a bit more there than what we think. Is it off to Tyler Flanagan? He better be quick. From 65, goes long to the hot spot, but no one down there for the Bombers. And getting back and taking the mark, this is young Darroch. You have a Darroch and Hamish. Darroch, he goes short. Jarvis, hand passed over the top, put his teammate under pressure, but he did okay. Jarvis, Theodore's up to the task. 52 metres out, just hacks to kick forward. Clean bowled everybody down there. But getting back there, Collins in the last line of defence. Goes forward there as well, but he got dealt with after he got rid of the ball. I think Bury Blake marked it anyway. McFarlane, dangerous kick again. Bouncing footy here, Monaco. Went to ground. Ball pinned surely, I'd say. Holding no ball up. Gee, I thought the way they were going to play it in the first day would have been on the footy, but they've seemed to get a bit of leeway in this third quarter, which is 7 1/4 minutes old. One down by Matheson. Hutchison showed a really good life, and he's immediately tackled by Jenkins. Not the Josh Jenkins, not the former Crow and Cat we were thinking of.
An Essendon legend.
Ball up to be 55 out from goal. Slater in front. Took it out of the ruck. Good clean hands. Thornton to Hoy. Hoy hand passed it back to Stannard. Missed the target and haul there. Turnover. Byron hacks to kick long up towards the 50 here for the Saints. Bouncing footy on kind for everybody down there. Slater getting back here. Well played to Gord, who's been terrific. Goes out wide to Richardson. And the Bombers are going to reload out of defence again. Kick looking for Enor. Good set of hands. And he quickly plays on here. He's got to quickly move the Bombers back into attack. Howard's got 2 to beat there, but getting back there. And Darroch, Hamish, that is, took a really good mark. Cool as a cucumber. Chipping ball. Finds the skipper and Collins here. He's at half back. He's got no real one leading at the footy at him. Matheson wants it long, so he decides to go out wide. Good punch away by Richardson there. Ball still in play here. Enor's just happy to see it go over, however. As the Birregurra player there in Evans not too happy there. He should have got a free kick, but umpire wanted none of it. Boundary throw in here. Bombers in complete control. 8.5 minutes gone in his Sports Power Colac third term here.
So Hamish Darroch's really come into the game in this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
3 marks already on the Stevcom stat sheet, Pete.
It's good to see the young fella.
Only 15 years of age, too. It was Paddock wins the tap out. He's going to gather the football here. Kick forward. It's going to be marked, though, on the outer side. So the Bombers now with the footy. They've really owned this quarter, but they really haven't really put it on the scoreboard. Gris couldn't take the mark. Monaco's there. Chancey now through Collins. Hoy picks up the football. They're not as hot on the whistle, this calf.
No.
Change of scenery, change of pace. Cusman, he's tackled straight away. Chancey now for Tyler Flanagan. Picked up by Mortimer. Here's Hamish Darroch again. Backwards hand pass to Cusman. Kick short. Finds a teammate for Birregurra.
Otway District 55. Imps 49 at the Western Oval. Thanks to Think Order.
Got close on there. Saints go to centre half forward. Good mark in defence there by McDonald. Well, not in defence. He's on centre wing.
Peter Hickey will be putting the foot down to get back to that game.
South Colac 50, Apollo Bay 40 down at the Bay.
If Otway win.
Be coming home from he won the Mount Elephant Cup today.
Did he? There we go. McDonald sends the ball inside the forward 50. Chris has got the sit. Couldn't take the mark. Dylan Flanagan's there. He's going to get a free kick, though, I think.
Yeah.
Without the footy. That's going to go to the Saints.
Yeah, Mark Robb all over that like a glove.
Andy Kelly. What's his stats, AJ? He's been pretty good, Andrew Kelly.
9 kicks, 5 handballs, 3 marks.
And this kid, Hamish Darroch?
He's got, looks like 3 kicks, 3 handballs and 3 marks.
Good kick.
Centre to the kick.
Nice.
And Cusman couldn't take the mark. Stacks on this one. It'll be another ball up.
You know what? I don't mind him doing that. Take the risky kick, and I don't think teams don't go through the coroner enough, Pete. Is that a fair call?
That was the right option.
Yeah.
His teammate just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah.
He was just a bit unlucky there.
Paddock wins the tap out. Comes out now to Collins, who sends the ball inside the forward 50. Chancey now for the Saints. Can it create something through Jenkins? His hand pass was smothered. Evans picks up the football, comes out to Zybel. His kick went off the side of the boot. Chancey now for Matheson. Gaunt, though. Been pretty good, Mitchie Gaunt. Just couldn't gather the football here. Hoyt's there. Got the hand pass over the top to Swain, who sends the ball out of defensive 50. Bounce over the head. Chancey again now.
Oh, Howlett won the footy.
So Howlett with the footy. He's going to go inbound, but it's been turned over. Again, the Saints through Flynn Darroch, who just torpedoes it inside the forward 50. Jenkins had to sit. He was taken out of it. He's going to get a free kick here.
Everyone's not sure who the free kick.
No, it's going to go to Jenkins.
Yeah, probably the right call there.
Jenkins just outside the 50. Not sort of, I don't know what sort of leg he's got. His AFL namesake would probably land it. But he kicked a lot of goals from the goal square. But he finds a teammate there. And it's coming up for a shot for goal coming up for Birregurra.
I'd say it's Benny Matheson.
Yeah, I think you're right, Drew. Yeah. Pete's man.
Yeah.
Benny Matheson will have a shot for goal. Pretty much directly in front.
Probably the only real time that Mitch Gaunt's been beaten into one-on-one today.
So he's about 20 metres out, directly in front. Here's a ruckman, though, they do. Struggling in front of these goals, except Brad Ottens was pretty good.
There you go.
He goes back and kicks it over the goal umpire's hat, and he's got his first goal for the afternoon. And Birregurra finally get their third.
Yeah, badly needed goal. That's a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, it is.
3-5-23, the Saints. 11 goals, 571, 11-470. Irrewarra Beeac, 12 and a half gone in this third quarter on Mix FM.
Interesting Stevcom start. That's his first goal in senior footy.
Really?
Good Stevcom start, Drew.
Okay.
There you go. Played a few games at Imps, didn't get on the scoreboard there, and he's fortunate to get one on the scoreboard for Birri, so well done. He's battled hard.
He's in the ruck now, Drew.
Doing a bit of everything today, isn't he?
Yes.
Kicking goals up the forward line. Next minute he's in the ruck. Competed against Slater, who's been...
Otway Districts, 8-8-56.
Brother!
Leading Imps 7-7-49. Thanks to Thinkwood around the grounds.
Couple of interesting games going on. And the one, Apollo South Culloch, was probably the one that's surprised everybody. Calls through traffic, put the dance moves on. Through the hands of Learson. Here's Monaco, who's been impressive. Probably got one high. Umpire missed, said play going, but he laid a good tackle on McFarlane. Is that going to be a ball up? Yes, it is. Bullpen will get a ball up. Like we've spoken about numerous times today, these kids for the Bombers have come in and had a real impact. Certainly done more than enough to certainly keep their spots for the game against the Imps in the fortnight's time. Darroch just hacks the kick into the centre of the ground. Coming through again now was Garlick. Coming through now this occasion there was Dexter. Swade, hand pass was intercepted again by Jenkins. He's given him some spark in this third term. Rowan, hand pass back to Matheson. Just got the kick away in the nick of time. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, dropping there was Jenkins there. Over the top of the footy. Frampton hold him up. And that will be a ball up, I would say.
Stacks on the mill.
Ball wants to there. Everyone wants it, Pete.
They're all on top of it.
Yeah, they were all over it, that's for sure. Ball up again.
Mark Robb's got it sorted out now.
Yeah, been very good today, the umpires, to be consistent. Hoy. Hand pass was smothered. Frampton. He's immediately wrapped up. Ball pin. We get another ball up here. So at least the Saints have stemmed the bleeding, which I think wouldn't please Kane Learson. But it's one goal apiece, but the Bombers in complete command of this one at the moment. Coming through again was Jenkins. Was tripped. He did duck into that. Umpire did pay it. Yeah, probably got away. Got one free kick there. Was no doubt it was there. Hutchison makes sure he's all okay. Josh Jenkins. What's his stats, AJ?
Yeah, Josh Jenkins, he's 5 kicks, 3 handballs so far, Drew, on the Stevcom stat sheet.
He's got the free kick here on the wing. Broadcast side. Goes short. And finds a teammate. This is Zydbell, because his brother Zach got in the team of the year in the GFL for the ruck last year. Inboard to Rowan. I thought all the best to Jimmy Rowan too, and he's recovered from a knee reconstruction too. Kicks inside 50. Good mark. Taken by Dexter, and he's off. The Bombers are away again. The kick over Howlett. Just overcooked the kick a little bit. Tip Rose getting back there. Howlett price some good pressure. Won the footy. Back to Theodore. Free kick advantage should be paid. Hall goes inside. Here's Monaco again. He's got time and space. Did really well get rid of his opponent. Good handball under pressure. Back to Hall. Got a quick kick away. Hot bouncing footy here, but getting back there was Darroch. His kick went straight down the throat of Hoy. Marked to just inside 50. He fancies his chances as well. He'll kick from just on outside 50. He's not confident, so he decides to go to left foot pocket. Morrissey provided a great lead. Almost couldn't quite take the mark. That's the second time he's done that today as well. Coming through there, Hutchison, well played. Back to Stannard. Left foot, check side to kick. and just juggled it over the line.
No, he marked
it over. Yeah, marked just by Mills. Didn't need to score him here for that. Matheson had kicked the goal a minute ago. Now he's taken the intercept, marked in the last line of defence, and he's going to kick the ball long. Kicks it okay. Dropping the mark that time there was Byron. Turnover again. Here's a chance for the Bombers. Theodore wants on the right foot from 35 metres there. Slides up and kicks his second goal. Goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Another turnover in defence there. I knew the kick was there, but the Irrewarra Beeac's forward pressure has been sensational today.
Yeah, it has been. This quarter, they've the ball's really lived inside Irrewarra Beeac's 50 when they get it down there.
Yep.
It's really difficult for Birregurra to clear the ball out, and that was just a skill error there.
Yep.
That led to another turnover and an easy rebound goal.
Bombers move on to 12-4-76. Birregurra 3-5-23. 16 and a half minutes scored in the Richardson's Real Estate time clock. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Third quarter. All thanks to Sports Power Carl. Here they go again.
Slater wins a tap out. Comes out to Dylan Flanagan. Sends it inside the forward 50 of the Bombers. But Learson, Kano Learson for the Saints. Gathers the ball. Kick short. Finds a teammate. So McFarlane goes backwards. Back to Learson. Learson now sends it back out of defensive 50.
Oh, turnover again.
Turnover. Bombers through Frampton. Takes the mark. Frampton does not look out of place at senior footy, does he?
No.
Morrissey couldn't take it. Comes out to Thornton. Backwards hand pass over top to Monaco. Back to Morrissey. Morrissey now kicks. Bouncing. He's going to go through for a goal.
A ripper.
He's kicked his third goal. It's a goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Thought the ball was going to bounce, but it just covered. Went straight over the goal umpire.
Just
He's
kept
got
going,
his
didn't
third.
it?
So on debut, he's kicked 3 goals and he looks a likely type. I just said about Frampton doesn't look out of place at senior footy. Neither does Morrissey.
No.
He's got his third.
Monaco. There's quite a few of those boys that...
Hutchison?
Yeah, Hutchison's another one. The future looks pretty bright out there.
13-4-82 to 3-5-23. That is on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 18 minutes gone, third quarter.
So they're going to quickly gain back some of that percentage that they lost from the opening game. This has turned it into a big, big win here for the Bombers here.
Traditionally, Irrewarra Beeac the last 3 years have started 0-2.
And they're not going to. They're going to be 1-1 after today. Ball back in the middle here. Kelly, he's certainly better out. Here they go again. Tyler Flanagan dispossessed. Here they go again here. Thornton's quick hand pass there to Frampton. Back to Thornton. Kicks inside 50, but Learson read it well off the kick and takes a really good mark. And 50 metres as well. Now, he did play on.
Yeah, that was a pretty tough call, I thought, there, because
against Monaco,
Learson played on from where he marked it. He didn't go back to take his kick.
The ball's gone into the forward pocket at the same time, so a bit of confusion going on here at the moment. Coming through now was Rowan. His hand pass was smothered. Coming through again, Collins. Dexter over the top of the footy. Did he dive on top of the footy? Umpire gives him benefit of a doubt. Bullpen to get a ball up here. So the Saints next week, they will take on South Colac in the first Roos home game for the season. And like I said, the Bombers, they've got the week off next week because they played their round 2 game against Derby a couple of weeks ago. And they'll be getting prepared for the game against the Imperials, which all of a sudden now shapes up as a big game for both sides.
It's a night game too, that one, or a twilight game.
Yep.
They'll unfurl the A-grade netball flag.
Yeah, exactly right. Of course, had a good win in the netball today. Bounced back from their opening game defeat. Here's Darroch. Quick snap out of the pack. I tell you what, that's not bad. It's better than not bad. That's a goal. That's a beauty from Darroch. Goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
His old man kicked a goal like that in the 2016 grand final. Didn't kick too many goals.
Shit, that was a ripping finish. That was a great finish. Off one step under plenty of pressure, just slammed on the boot and kicked a terrific goal. He gets his first for the season. And at the 20-minute mark of this third quarter, thanks to Sports Power Colac, Birregurra 4-5-29, but they still trail by 53 points. Irrewarra Beeac 13-4-82. We're into time ball now, Pete.
Yep. What I really like about Darroch, he's a real competitor, isn't he? He loves getting in there for that hard ball. He's not afraid to be at the bottom of those packs, and then on the outside there where he's got a touch of class there.
Another kid that I've seen during the junior ranks, umpiring, looked pretty good. And, it's good to see him sort of now establish himself in the senior level. And
gee, that was a good goal, that.
Hopefully
that was a beauty.
Become a really decent player at CDFNL seniors in the next couple of years.
We've seen some really nice juniors out here today, guys. Some good kids are putting on a clinic for us today.
Back in the middle, Matheson wins the tap out. Here's Andrew Kelly. Head over the footy. Flanagan tackles him with another ball up.
Two battering rams there, Kelly and Flanagan.
21 minutes gone in this third quarter.
How many clearances do you reckon Andrew Kelly's won over his career?
Same like asking about the Levi Dare intercepted mark stat.
Yeah, I know.
Million. Comes out to Dylan Flanagan. Thumping kick inside the forward 50 here. Monaco couldn't take the mark. Here's Mitch the Bull Thornton. Hair pass looking for Grist. He's got 5. Hair pass over top to Hutchinson.
Oh,
Gets
well done.
around Hamish Darroch in the right forward pocket. Misses behind.
And
Hey, what's Charlie Grist doing handballing it?
Three-quarter time at Mount Barker in South Australia. Sydney 10-10-70. Lead West Coast 8-7-55. So 15-point lead to Sydney.
13-5-83 to 4-5-29. Birregurra, Irrewarra back leading Birregurra. Here's Cusman now at the footy. He's been pretty good for the Saints.
He's been handy.
Kicks out of that defensive zone. But Nick Sport takes another class over centre mark of the day. I reckon that's number 5 intercepted marks he's taken today.
That's probably the best one.
He goes in short. Finds Theodore. He's going to go inbound and finds Tyler Flanagan, who's given AJ a bit of a sore hand on that stat sheet, I reckon. Tyler Flanagan. It's a Levi Dare.
That's a shocking
did really
kick
well
too.
last week.
Not a great kick, though.
So he turned over. Saints with the footy. So thumping kick from half back to half forward for Birregurra.
Good mark.
Good mark in defence again by McDonald, who switches over top to Stannard. Look to run and go. He still wants to do it. Hand pass to Dylan Flanagan. He might have to give it back to Stannard. No. He goes to Tyler Flanagan and he's got Stannard. Now he's off to the races. He puts it inside the forward 50 looking for Morrissey. Good work there by
Here we go,
Stolen.
Here we
Crystal
go.
kick goal number 6. Around 1, around 2, snaps around the body and kicks a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Charlie's got 6 this afternoon, and Irrewarra Beeac got their 14th. They're 14-5-89. They lead by 10 goals. Birregurra 4-5-29. It's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 23 going in this third quarter.
He's bringing out the party tricks now.
Christie.
He's a beautiful sidestep and a nice little snap through for goal.
Just knew that Morrissey wasn't going to take that mark and that ball was going to come to the ground, didn't he?
Oh, he's a very clever player.
Yeah, he's a beauty. Charlie Grist, 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. So
consistent.
Yeah, exactly right. So he's got half a dozen. And a terrific comeback to senior footy this year. Kicked 5 in the reserves a couple of weeks ago. Now he's got 6 as we close it in yet three-quarter time. Another very impressive quarter here from the Bombers. Have really opened this game up. Even further.
So could he be leading the goal kicking in the reserves and the seniors?
I think
win both awards?
Dom will be on 9 or 10, I'd say, before today. Ball up will be taken there as Frampton lays a good tackle there on Byron or Rowan. So Linda Knight restarts play again. Theodore lays a good tackle there on Rowan, and that will be another ball up. So this is where the problem that Birregurra have launched for most of the day. Take Andrew Kelly out there as well. But the Flanagan boys have been terrific. Here's Kelly again. He's been terrific again for the Saints. This hacks the kick forward, was up the side of the boot, but a shocking bounce for Collins of the old Shane Ward leg break. Well done in the end there by Evans. Won himself the footy. Collins, he's immediately wrapped up. And we'll get another ball up once again. So all the quarters today so far have gone for 26 and a half minutes. Don't think it'll be too far that far off again. Hoy, hand pass under pressure was smothered. Goes Lyson Price, some heavy pressure. Tyler Flanagan, like a battering ram, came in there. Ball pin will get another ball up there. Matheson wasn't expecting that for sure. Another ball up here. Tucking side of the centre square for the Bombers here. Slater took it out of the ruck and just banks the kick inside 50. Howlett's at the back there. Punched away that time there.
Oh, Dipper.
Here's Dipper. He's on the stat sheet. Here's young Harry.
Shoulders out like
there.
Trent
Jeez, he's got some wheels, the young man. He ran about 25 metres, but umpire, it's 10 goals of difference, so we might as well get some leeway there. Hall kicks inside 50, and here is Charlie Grist again. He's going to have a shot for number 7 after the three-quarter time siren. Kenny, 55 metres out, he has to kick this from.
I think he's going to struggle with the distance here.
So Pete Stevcom stat 8 marks for Charlie Grist.
Yeah,
6 goals, 1 for Charlie Grist. He's just clarifying with the umpire he's going to watch his line.
Go for the top. Do that top.
I'm not sure if Charlie Grist is that type to do that. He'll kick from just outside 50, Charlie Grist.
Doesn't look like he's going to go the top, does it?
He's going to kick from right on, got close to the man of mark. He's giving this a good fist. Just missed to the left. 1 behind, so 6 goals, 2 for Charlie Grist today. And that is three-quarter time. Another dominant third quarter there for the Bombers. They slammed on 4-2 and opened the lead up even further to 60 points. 14-5-89. Saints 4-5-29. Charlie Grist has 6. Morrissey has 3. And 2 goals to Theodore, and the rest are singles here. We'll go around the ground short after we take our break here on CDFNL. I'm back with the KFC Colac last quarter here for this round at 1 clash. The Bombers in front by 60 points.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Mix FM has a proud history of supporting our local businesses, sporting clubs and charities just like yours. And as part of our service to the Southwest, we're dedicated to providing you with quality local news.
Colac's Salvation Army is reminding locals that they're there for those doing it tough this winter.
While some newsrooms are shrinking or services disappearing, our commitment to local news has never been stronger, both now and long into the future. Part of the Southwest's way of life. Mix FM.
There's mega deals on this week at your local IGA. Like Coca-Cola 24-pack cans, $23.10 each. Specials across the store right now, only at IGA. Offer ends April 9. Participating stores only. Excludes IGA Express and local grocer.
For over 135 years, Bryan Windmills Colac has sold and serviced quality Australian-made windmills, tanks, troughs and solar pumps. Family-owned and trusted for generations on Wilson Street in Colac. Visit bryanwindmills.com.au for all your renewable water needs.
Okay, everyone, I've got the KFC. With KFC's $8 boxes, you can shout your mates and your mate's very attractive friend. Just pick from original recipe, wicked wings, original tenders or nuggets. KFC's $8 boxes. They're a great shout.
Not everywhere and not forever. Online only. T's and C's apply.
Feeling the pinch from your Achilles tendon or heel pain? Theodore Podiatry not only has your back, they've got your feet, offering non-invasive treatment options with no downtime, so you keep moving forward. Step into relief with recommended footwear for work, casual outings, even mum and dad. The extensive collection includes foot-friendly and stylish shoes, with a wide range of Birkenstocks to choose from. Is your Achilles holding you back? Not anymore. Step into relief today. Visit Theodore Podiatry.
Class Harbour Centre, Swain and McCabe are your Western Victorian seating experts. Whether it be air seaters or direct drills, they've got you covered with top brands at the right price. Tag, Duncan, Amazon and the popular Seedhawk Top Down and Icon are all in stock and ready for seeding this season. So don't delay. Maximise your yield and profitability with precision planting with Class Harbour Centre, Swain and McCabe Colac. Contact them for a quote on a new seeder today.
Running low on storage space? Backyard cluttered with tools and equipment? It's time to reclaim your space with a high-quality shed from Westvic Sheds and Garages. Westvic Sheds understands the importance of a reliable, durable shed that meets all your storage needs. Westvic Sheds are built to last, constructed with premium materials and expert craftsmanship. Get in touch with the Westvic Sheds and Garages team to get the process started. Westvic Sheds and Garages, Princes Highway, Colac West.
Plan your next visit to the Otway Fly. Their zipline tour is an extreme rainforest experience you'll never forget. Or for something a little more relaxing, take the treetop walk with unrivaled rainforest views. Book online at otwayfly.com.au.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Parlours Home Hardware of Simpson offer a vast selection of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Plus, enjoy a convenient delivery to Cobden, Timbourne, Princetown and everywhere in between. Parlours Home Hardware, Barramel Street, Simpson. Find them on Facebook.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've probably had a swim in the lake. You've found yourself bogged in the Otway Forest. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
Get massive garage deals at Autobarn. Save 25% on Maguire's Car Care. And Accelerate Rewards members get 40% off 5-litre Castrol Magnatech Stop Start 5W30 oil, just $39.99. Catalogue out now. Autobarn.
Gear low prices. Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, three-quarter time at Birregurra. The Saints are 4-5-29. They troll Irrewarra Beeac 14-6-90. And, well, Charlie Grist has kicked 6 goals. Charlie Morrissey, it's the day of Charlies.
Charlie 1 and Charlie 2.
3 goals. Lockie Theodore the second. He's kicked 2. All singles for Birregurra. Get the Stefcom stats, AJ.
15 free kicks to Birregurra, 12 to the Bombers, 23 hit outs to Indy Paddock on the Saints side of things. Ben Matheson 13, 29 so far to Dom Slater of the Bombers. Birregurra's major stats winners, Pete, 25 so far to Kane Learson, 18 kicks, 7 handballs and 8 marks. 17 also to Andrew Kelly, 11 kicks, 6 handballs and 3 marks to three-quarter time. For the Bombers, 24 to Tyler Flanagan, 12 kicks, 12 handballs and 4 marks. Also 16 to Dylan Flanagan, 9 kicks, 7 handballs and 5 marks. 18 to William Hoy, 8 kicks, 10 handballs and 6 marks. And Charlie Grist, 12 kicks, 4 handballs and 8 marks are on mark watch for him. Pete, 16 disposals to three-quarter time. Those are the leading stats winners. Thanks to Stefcon boys.
Thank you, AJ. We've got a scores around the grounds. Pete, you got one at Lawn for us?
15-21 to 4-1.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got
Do the maths there, AJ.
Yeah,
111 to 25.
Albion 10-11-71 lead Simpson 3-4-22. We've got a couple of rippers going on down the coast. Down at the Western Oval, Otway Districts 8-11-59 to the Imps 8-8-56.
Brother!
But the interesting one is down at the Bay. It's only 3 points the difference there. South Colac 7-8-50, lead the Bay 7-5-47.
Harry might be all laughing at you.
Yeah, he might get his tip right.
He's the only one that tipped Apollo Bay.
Winners in the netball
Pete,
and
you
the
got a friend on your feet.
South Colac by 34 and Irrewarra Beeac by 12 goals in the A-grade netball as well. Meanwhile, in the AFL, West Coast and the Sydney Swans. We'll get a score for you there as well. Sydney have kicked away. They're up by 28 points. 12-12-84 to 8-56. So,
you still bite though, Maxi Kane?
Nah.
So last quarter about to get underway here thanks to KFC Colac. To some injury news with Nick Arnold. Looks like he's done for the day for the Saints, and Bombers down to 2 on the bench with Tom Jackson done for the day. He said he copped a knock on that ankle in that quarter, and Tom Endel also done for the day. Didn't see him come out of the huddle at three-quarter time. Got something on his shoulder. So, so bit of the walking wounded here for both sides at the moment.
I think Cooper Stevens should be right for their next game, Pete, and probably also Billy Angus.
Yep.
Yeah, so you see it, Pete. So it's the last quarter underway. Thanks to KFC Colac here is underway, and it's a 61-point lead to the Bombers. Up it goes again. Here's a go chance for Thornton. He's been pretty good today. Kelly wraps him up in a strong tackle. Ball pinned. We'll get another ball up here. So umpire wastes no time. Kelly again. Thornton. Ball spills to the back. Hall. Good quick hair pass over the top. Tyler Flanagan huts the pack. Quick handball to McDonald. Just slams the boot as long as he can. Monaco underneath this one. Still at a level. Won the footy. Should have got a free kick. Umpire won none of it. Hoy taps the kick inside 50. Bouncing footy here. Hutchison's quick. We all know that. Quires out a quick hand pass to Morrissey, but Learson cops that off. But good smother by Hutchison. Again, I think that's the second or third time he's done that today as Maxie Hutchison. We'll get a boundary throw in here. Hutchison.
So Hoy's been busy again today.
Absolutely,
AJ?
absolutely. 9 kicks, 10 handballs so far, Pete, on the Stefcom stat sheet.
So ball to be fought back in. Howler doing the ruck work. He actually won the tap too. Went to himself the footy. He's immediately wrapped up by Matheson. And we'll get another ball up once more. So back about 12 or 13 players surrounding the footy here. Up it goes again. Howlett. On the footy that time. Done an old-fashioned pirouette. Got dumped at the tackle. That should be a free kick, I reckon.
The umpires picked that. And that's what they're trying to get out of footy at the moment.
Derek, she goes to check on him, see if he's okay, but he looked a bit proppy.
Yeah, it was certainly a big hit for sure, Drew.
Yeah. I think most of the damage might have been to the hip when he hit the ground, but...
Derek knew straight away that he gone to check on him. So, Yossi Howlett might be a bit too far out to score. Bit of confusion where the man on the mark is, but Mark Robbins sorted that out. Tell you what, he fancies his chances here.
He's lining up, isn't he, Drew?
He's 55 out.
He's taking his time.
He's taking...
He's 30 seconds is up.
I've been able to watch the movie Titanic while he's been lining up for this.
Comes in now to Jossie Howlett, 55 metres out. Good looking kick off the boot, but it just swings away. Grist had a chance for number 7, but just ball went through the fingertips of him and through for the first score of this final quarter. Yeah, 2 behind so far for Yossi Howlett today.
All right, Evans almost gather the football. Dexter trying to gather the football too. Darroch's there. Hoy's tackled to the ground. Ball up 14-7, 91, 4-5, 29. Irrewarra back leading the Saints. Charlie Grist with 6. Charlie Morrissey with 3 for the Bombers. Matheson wings the tap out. I think it's Frampton at the bottom of the pack here. It'll be another ball up on the 50 for the Bombers. So another ball up here. Chance in now for Slater. Palms it forward. Comes out now. Flanagan's there. That's Tyler. It's a real stalemate here, trying to get it. Dylan Flanagan's going to tackle and hole in the footy. Umpires just wanted to break up the pack there. That rugby skirmish. And Birregurra are off in their forward half. Chance now for Gaunt, who's been really good in defence. Jenkins lurking. Swain picks it up for the Bombers.
Good
Kicks
kick.
out of defence, looking for Stannard. He got it over top to Richardson. Richardson kicks looking for Hutchinson. Hutchinson's down with that cool first name of Max. Gets it over the top now to Monaco. Monaco now sends it inside the forward 50.
Beautiful kick.
Good kick. And he finds a teammate there.
Howlett
sends it inside the forward 50. Morrissey underneath it. It's a chance in now for Jarvis. Trying to create something here. Here's Hamish Darroch.
Good defensive pressure there from Morrissey.
And a boundary throwing, boys.
Great forward pressure there from Charlie Morrissey. Cam Parker will be delighted there for the youngster. One of the leading goal kickers in the junior ranks over the past couple of years.
Oh, our Apollo Bay now leading South
Wow.
Colac 8-6-54 to 7-9-51.
The upset.
Thanks to the think quarter.
The upset of the century.
They didn't win a game last year, did they?
That's exactly right. They got very close in the last game against the Eagles too. The upset of the century is on the cards there. Here's Stannard. Good handball to Thornton. Another good handball over the top to Hutchison. Runs to 40. Has a peg a goal. And he has missed it. Just missed it to the right and through from one behind. And we see once again, like we've seen throughout the day, these young Bombers, the baby Bombers.
It's become very congested up there in the Irrewarra Beeac forward line.
Yeah, the old mongrel finger breaker, young country punt kick from Leeson. It's cut off there. Coming at Tyler Flanagan like a raging bull. Hand pass to McDonald. Back it goes there. Hutchison again. It's had a picnic there. Coming there, intercepted there was Collins again. Hall applies some good pressure. Great pressure there, but he got away with it. Kicks along there. Swain got best position. Won the 1-on-1-2 there. Didn't have the footy, I don't think. Umpire lets it go. Coming in there, McDonald. He's on top of the footy. He's got no chance to get rid of that. Ball trying to get a ball up.
Can't question the two teams' desperation there, can you?
It's over 10 and a half, nearly 11 goals, and they're not putting the kitchen in the towel. And that's the main thing. Is
Get it out, Drew. Get it out, come on.
Yeah, it's 10 goals the difference there.
The towel in the rack, the towel in the toilet. What did you want?
The towel in the dishwasher.
Towel in the washing machine.
Well, saves price. The price of living's pretty high, Pete.
Hall just
double
makes
the load of washing.
Flanagan's got best position there. Here's an opportunity there with Hoy. He gets around one. He did okay out of it. Gets the hand pass away there, Morrissey. But well done by Jarvis. That's been a good duel between those two today. Leeson wrapped up by Monaco. Play on to cool again. Ball in dispute. Ball pin will get another ball up. Can't fault their endeavour, these Birregurra players today either.
Yeah, well, they got a bit to play for. You've still got 17 games to go, and you really want to, I guess, build on your round one result. So Matheson wins the tap out. Comes out now. Tyler Flanagan standing my way there. These muscles just block the whole view of the ground.
As Darroch just tackled somebody, will get a ball up.
Yeah.
They'll help you with there, Maxie.
Oh, it's okay. Just staring at his muscles. Comes out. Slater wins the tap out. Matheson's lurking. And, well, they're stuck on this, their boundary side. It's going to be another boundary throwing. Right in front of where our cameraman is, or camera girl.
Oh, it is too.
Camera person, we'll say. He's going to do the throwing. Boundary throwing now. On the 50 for the Bombers. Zybal trying to create something. It was smothered. We're just stuck in this pocket at the moment. The pocket of doom, because we just can't see it. Sort of guessing what's going on, but it's right in front of the grandstand. Good crowd here, Birregurra. It's actually been a really good day.
Yeah.
It's been sunny. The sun's sort of broken out a bit.
Pleasant day.
But yeah, it's 21 degrees. Nice warm footy. We're not going to get too many more days like this. I think next week looks about 16,
cold,
17.
wet.
We're going to Otway, so probably it's going to be about 3 degrees.
Oh,
Chris
really?
couldn't take the mark. Chance now for the Saints. Can it create something here? Here's Collins. Takes a bounce. Has to get around McDonald.
Oh.
Hair pass wasn't
Run
good.
into each other.
Here's a chance now for Irrewarra Beeac. Kicker was smothered. Chance. They go inside the forward 50. Evans is underneath this. Gaunt's been magnificent defence all day. He's just going to run it out for touch and a boundary, throwing deep inside Birregurra's forward 50.
Charlie Grist come from the green. He landed pretty awkwardly there in that contest there too.
So a boundary throw in will drop about 15 out from the Saints goal. They're looking for their 5th goal for the afternoon. Currently 92-29 in favour of the Bombers. KFC Colac last quarter. Paddock wins the tap out. Chance here now. Dexter though just gets ball onto boot and kicks for territory. Might work. Thornton looking for Dylan Flanagan. Chance now for Richardson. He's tackled there by Andrew Kelly on his defensive 50. And your ball up. So another ball up here. 50 out from the Saints goal. Saints 29, Bombers 92. Slater there as well. Andrew Kelly just wants that footy. Ripped it out of Dylan Flanagan's hands. And it's going to be a free kick over the way of the Bombers. Maxie Hutchinson at half-back for Irrewarra Beeac.
Round the grounds, Kangaroos up by 2 points over the Hawks. A thrilling finish down there. Howler, good hands. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He's got no one really to kick to except Morrissey. He's in the hole, but players are getting back. Morrissey runs at the footy here. Almost took the mark. He's still a chance here, but he laid a very good tackle. Ball pin will get a ball up there as well. Good second effort there from young Morrissey. Charlie too.
We need Dipper to get a few Stepcom stats, Drew.
He's on donuts at the moment.
No, he's got one handball.
Tyler Flanagan back on. Let's just come back onto the field. Leeson. Grab the footy, kicks up towards centre wing. It's a bouncing footy there. Hoy Rugby front possession there. Just keep paddling towards the boundary. And it's gone over boundary throw and centre wing. Out of side.
Yeah, I think fatigue's set in. That everyone's just playing on the ball in this last quarter, I think.
The old under-10s
under 12.
Just chase the ball.
Yeah.
Chase the ball around.
So when I used to umpire to clear it out, I used to, instead of balling it up, I'd just kick it over the other side of the ground. Maybe Mark Robb's got to lay his boot into the ball.
I used to take marks. Johnny Cass will tell you that.
J.R. Cass
took the mark of the day in the, I think it was a Simpson Birregurra. Actually, might have been here, Simpson Birregurra game. Or Irrewarra Beeac. I just took the mark. I thought, here we go.
It was old Peter Carey, mate.
Yeah, it was.
Slide up.
Couldn't get out of the way. He didn't know what to do, so he just took the mark, chest mark, and Johnny Cass always reminds me about it.
Ball's gone to the centre of the ground here. Here's Benny McFarlane. He's got some juicy. Tyler Flanagan on his tail. Just thumps to kick long inside 50, but like the Bombs have done all day, the defence have been superb. And McDonald was underneath. He's been one of them. And here's another one that's been okay. Gaunt couldn't quite take the mark. Gets a hand pass away there. Richardson. Not an easy man to get down. And Andrew Kelly has to kick up the line. Good mark, Thornton, with courage. Class over centre marker today. Gee, he's a ripper. He's had another good game today. Mitch the ball, Thornton. He goes out wide to Slater. This is Xavier. He's got Swain. He ignores that. He's got no one really to kick to. He's got Hall not far from him. Here's Swain right in front of us. He was really good in that opening game against Elby. He was their best player. And no surprise there. He was best. He got the East Hotel player of the game when these two sides played in the last round last season. As Theodore happy to take it over and get a boundary throw in. So to be a few tired bodies now. It's been a real physical game when you think of it, but the Bombers have been a bit more polished.
A bit tight too because the ground's pretty
hard. Yeah, we haven't.
That's right.
That Monday was the first real rain any of Victoria have seen for a number of weeks on Monday. Thornton, good hands to Monaco. Takes away, kicks inside 50, looking for Morrissey. Tucks the footy hard, but just had a bit of a fumble. And Jarvis has to take it away. We'll get a boundary throw in here as well. So the Bombers draw. So they've got the ball because they already played their round 2 game against Elby. They've got Imps, then they've got Simpson, which will be an absolute beauty. That's always a beauty there as well. And then Lorden between that as well. So some tough games ahead. Here's Tyler Flanagan. He's immediately tackled. Ball still picking around here. Oh, Jarvis tried to take over one of them on. And he's been pinned. Advantage has been paid. And Charlie Morrissey kicks his 4th goal for the afternoon. Forward pressure at its absolute finest. That's the goal of the day contender. Nothing more to say about that.
Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Well, he's had a terrific afternoon. The two Charlies have kicked 10 between them. Grist has 6. Morrissey has 4. He's kicked a goal in every quarter, which has been a really good effort from him. We move on to 15-8-98. Birregurra 4-5-29. That is 12 gone from this KSC Colac final quarter. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard there. Pete, just with the game's over.
Yeah,
more pressure. Just to continue to be. The coaches will love that.
You see the boys are starting to run up and down on the one spot. I think fatigue's starting to set in. Charlie Morris, he's too old for the juniors now. He's got
Yeah,
a
that's
play.
right,
Yeah,
yep.
so it's been a very impressive
South
debut.
Colac have beaten Apollo Bay by 3 points. It says full time on the scoreboard. 1 point the difference between Otway and the Imps too. So
Just
keep
goes
an
to
eye on
show.
that game.
Just goes to show you that Apollo Bay aren't going to be pushovers
No,
in
that's
2024.
right.
How good's this league, Drew?
It's in really good hands, AJ.
However, the LV are just smashing Simpson. So
Yeah.
we do have one side that's got right on the top of the perch.
Probably the closest game of the round. It's a game not many people expected.
Here's a chance now for the Bombers. Saints just holding them up here in the centre corridor. Be a ball up here. Can they hit the ton though? They're 15-8, 98, 4-5, 29.
What, there's still 10 minutes
10
to go.
minutes to go, yeah, you
they've
reckon
got
they
a
will.
very good chance.
Ball up here. Slater wins the tap out for Irrewarra Beeac. Paddock's there as well. They somehow get the ball on the boot. They're going to go forward. Swain. Stannard. Chance now for McFarlane. It's over the top now. They go inside their forward half. Collins is there. So was Hutchinson. He was taken down.
Yeah, he got
He's
free
going to
kick.
get a free kick
Well
here,
done.
Maxie Hutchinson, who's been really good.
Yeah, all the young
Today.
kids have been terrific.
The baby Bombers, hey AJ?
Yes.
Talk about that with me. What happened there in 90?
After the game, mate.
Yeah, they grew up and won only one other premiership after that,
There you
didn't they,
go.
the baby Bombers?
There you go.
Who's the Tim Watson out there, AJ?
Well, Tim, was he 93, was he?
Well, he was.
he
He was a
came out of
veteran.
retirement.
He was a
Oh,
veteran
there
by
you go.
then.
Yeah.
Ball kicked inside the forward 50 for Irrewarra Beeac. Morrissey couldn't take the mark. He's had a few near chances, hasn't he, Charlie
He has,
Morrissey,
He could
taking
have had 6
marks?
or 7.
But he'll get that. It's just his first senior game. And so here we go again. Saints go outside their defence.
Falcon.
That's the old Falcon.
He ate the old popcorn at 3/4 time. Went through his hands and donged himself on the head.
He's done a Jared Witts.
Chance for McDonald at half back. They're trying again to go forward again for the Bombers. Tyler Flanagan up against Darryl.
Brilliant.
Got the hand pass out looking for Hoy. He picks up the football. Here's Theodore. Kicks to the right
Here's
forward
Morris.
pocket. Morrissey couldn't take the mark. Good job there by Jarvis. It's been a good little battle between those two
Yeah.
youngsters.
Has been.
Jarvis now kick went over the head of Kelly.
They're
Here's
all-
a chance here again now for the Saints. They've got the numbers here
They're
just
all-
near the boundary.
they're
Ball
all-
kick to centre win.
They're all going down up Watton spot like at the Grand Annual Steeple at the
Jenkins
pool.
over his head, comes out to Swain. Swain goes by hand. Looking for Flanagan. Back over the top now to Xavier Slater. He kicks inside the forward 50. Mitch the ball Thornton couldn't take the mark. Roves his own football. He goes back and he kicks a goal. No, he's kicked a point. 15-9, 99. Irrewarra Beeac, 4-5, 29. Birregurra, the margin is 70 points. That was an easy one, Maxie. Why didn't you stutter in that one? So 99 to 29. 15 and a half gone KFC Colac last quarter. Hasn't been a real finger-licking good last term, but we'll get one in by the end of the season.
Yeah, we should.
We've had 3 one-sided games to start our broadcast here.
As Learson might have put up a bit short there, he might be cramping up, but Paddock took a really strong mark. Quickly dishes it off by hand to McFarlane. McFarlane's kick, not a good one, but running it well was young Tommy Swain. And he takes a really good mark. They just continue to attack here. The Bombers goes in board to Frampton.
Mark Robbs just cleaned up Dylan Flanagan.
Oh, gee. Oh,
He
babe.
won't be fine like the AFL do. Kick there looking for 4-10. Good punch away again by Paddock there. He's worked tirelessly all day. Wins himself a footy. Just got the kick away in the nick of time. That's a good ball, but a good mark by McDonald. Gee, all their backline today.
He's
for the
been
Bombers
good,
has
hasn't
been
he? He's
brilliant.
solid. Yeah, reads the game
All
really
day. He goes short. And here's another one that's been good. Dom Slater in the ruck. Him and Paddock have had a really good duel. He's given him something there. Of course, with Blake Billy Angus to come back, there's quite a number of players to come back. Hoy dropped what he should have taken, but laid a good tackle there. He somehow won the footy. He's got no chance to get rid of the footy. Ball pinned, we'll get a ball up.
Got another full-time score. Thanks to think quarter. LV 12-14, 86 defeated Simpson 3-5-23. That's on top of South Colac's 8-9-57 to Apollo Bay's 8-6-54 victory. And Imps lead by a goal over Otway, 9-11 to 8-11. Hicks got in his car and turned around.
Yeah. It's, very...
Had a few close. They've got a lot of close games against Simps, haven't they, Otway?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
And always been on the wrong side of them. Or did they get up one?
No, they haven't. They haven't
No.
beaten them for a while. Then the last time they beat them was when Tom Mullane Grant was playing.
Yep.
Darrock, that was Flynn. Takes the kick as far as McDonald, snaps around the corner down Frampton, read it well at the kick, took front position and took a really good mark. He goes over the top to Richardson. He quickly wheels and plays on, runs to about 2.5 kicks from goal, goes inside 50. That's a beautiful kick. That was a bit too easy. And Mitchie Thornton taking the mark, and he'll go back and have a shot at goal. He's looking for options further forward, but his teammates are trusting in to have a shot for his first.
Number 24, Drew, the Joe Mercedes number.
That's right.
From the Baby Bombers.
Yep, exactly right.
Smoking Joe.
Remember him, Maxie?
I did. I remember him on that video game when they made him like 150 kilos, didn't they?
Yeah.
Slater found out that the guy that developed the game was bullied by Joe Mercedes.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, at school,
Oh.
so that's why he did it.
Mitch Spalford and his
On the
kick.
PlayStation
One
games.
behind so far today. Can he add the score on the score sheet? He has...
I think he's got it.
Missed it. So they've hit the
Right.
century. Have the Bombers for the first time this year, obviously.
So they've snuck up on the century, Max.
15-10-100. 71-point leaders over Beery, 4-5-29.
They raised the bat.
8 and a quarter minutes scored
Yeah, I
in this
reckon they might.
last quarter thanks to KFC Colac. We're at Jellybrand next week, Otway Districts and Lawn. That will be a good game too.
Alan Alford Cup as he will
that
face his own side. So
Motion against his old team. That'll be very interesting.
yeah, we good. There's a chance now for Dommy Slater. Picks up the footy. Does the old Dustin Martin fend off
Look at the
against
look
Dylan
away
Flanagan,
handball
though.
from Mitchie Hall.
Comes out to Dexter, who kicks the centre half forward.
Good mark.
And a good mark in defence there by Hamish Darroch.
He's
Class Harvest centre mark of the day.
He's shown some good signs since half time.
He goes in short. He's Mortimer.
He showed enough to know why they've played him as a 15-year-old, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. She's got really good composure for a young fella.
Husband now with the footy. He's going to play on now. Kick down, broadcast side, but Richardson takes the mark. So 100 plays, 29. He sends the ball to centre half
here's
forward.
Charlie
Good mark.
too.
And Charlie Morrissey takes the class over centre mark of the day. Up against the boundary now. He's got 4 on debut. Senior debut. Could he kick his fifth? He's right up against the boundary.
Aim it between the left and behind and the left goal post. There's a good chance the ball's been swinging around to the left to right. So here's a chance here.
Here he goes. Can he get a bag of 5 on debut? He goes back.
Oh, he's
Has he got it? He has.
I told you.
He's
Goal
got
kicking
5.
Coach Drew.
5 goals to the debutants.
Good on him.
And Irrewarra back at their 16th. We'll give that a goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And if you want to hire Drew as your goal kicking coach, I'll take his management fee, 10%, and he's running at about $100 a clinic, all right? And we've gone 20 minutes gone in this quarter, 16-10, 106, Irrewarra Beeac, 4-5-29, Birregurra. That's why we get paid the big bucks.
When it come off his boot, I thought it come off terribly, and then
just kept going.
Just kept going. Yeah. So no, congratulations to the young bloke. He's really
And Drew.
And Drew, yeah. Well done, Drewy.
Well, I think you should be thanking Charlie Morrissey because
That's all you, mate.
A lot of balls have been going left to right today down at south end of the ground. So
Yeah.
he's
Might have to up your management fee, Maxie.
back in the middle now. Here they go again. Dylan Flanagan dispossessed. Here they go again. Hoy ran himself into trouble, and no doubt about it, he's gone. No doubt the umpires have been consistent on it all day, and Flynn Darroch will take the free kick of the right on the edge of the square. Goes short to Paddock. So Paddock now has it now. Just no real flow in their ball movement. This has been the next problem since quarter time, but Richardson make front position, and he's going to win himself a free kick. Well done, Jackson Richardson. What's his stats, AJ, Jackson Richardson?
He's had a big day, Drew. 9 kicks, 4 handballs, and about 6 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
In the leadership group this year as well. He saves a 1-2 from Hoy. And defensive 50. Banks to kick up towards centre half forward. Darroch and Hamish got a shocking bounce on that occasion, though. McFarlane certainly battled hard. Back it comes. Not a great kick at the moment to left the boot. That was Mortimer. And here's skipper, Dill Flanagan, who was a welcome return today. Kick looking for Thornton. Jeez, he worked hard for that. He's taking the mark here. Morrissey's one out in the square. He goes backwards to Mitch Hall. 2 kicks from goal. Not sure what to kick to here. He's going to go short to Dill Flanagan. Mark's just outside 50. He's going to go inboard. That's a good kick. Good set of hands. And this is young Maxie Hutchison. And he'll go back and have a shot. He's got a bit of cramp too. And he's going to go back directly in front. 30 metres out. He's had a really good afternoon too. Like the look of him as well.
He adds that. He's got that run and carry, hasn't he?
Max factor, Pete.
Yeah, he has.
He's kicked the one behind so far. He deserves a goal for his efforts today. This to put the margin over the 80-point barrier. It's just going to fall short. Matheson there, got bits to it, couldn't take the mark. Good tackle laid there by Monaco. Ball comes out to Rowan again for the Suns there. Darroch, good mark. Flynn Darroch, he's already looking a really good senior player. Class over centre mark of the day. Goes back inboard to Kurzman. He's going to go into the corridor, but Richardson read it well off the kick. Good mark.
His own foot then.
Yeah, and did a really good job to take the mark, actually.
All right, 22 and a half gone. KFC Colac last quarter. Richardson has had a really good game. So is this guy Gaunt.
Yeah, gee, good luck for the East Hotel today, boys.
Taking the mark. He sends it inside the forward 50.
Again.
Here's Maxie boys. Just outside this kicking range, though. 106 plays 29. Assesses the option. Puts it inside the forward 50. No one could take the mark. Here's Collins. Just gets the hand pass out. Ball kick intercepted by Frampton. Now, Tommy Frampton, what can he do? He's also looking up his options there. It's about 60 metres out from goal. Winds up, puts it to the hot spot, top of the goal square. Morrissey again. Slipped out of his hands. Here's Darroch in the back pocket.
He could have kicked 10 today.
He could have. Here's a chance now through Zybel with the footy. Gets the hand pass over the top to Jarvis. Jarvis now kicks. Dexter punches it forward. Tries to gather the football again. Swain's there. Gathers, tackled by Kelly. Ball up on centre wing. 16-10, 106, Irrewarra Beeac. Birregurra 4-5-29. 23 minutes gone. Winners so far today. We're South Colac by 3 points over Apollo Bay, and Elvie smashed Simpson by about 10 goals.
How about the clever tap from Mitchie Hall again?
Flanagan kicks the centre half forward over the head of Stannard, but he might gather the football here. He does, but then he runs out of room. He's tackled. It's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing. Lorne were well ahead against the Western Eagles, and at the moment, Colac Imperials 6 points up against Otway. 9-12 to 8-12. What price is the draw at the Western Oval?
Drew, what price is it, mate?
Yeah,
extra time. We don't have draws in this league.
Sydney have defeated the West Coast Eagles, the Gallup West Coast Eagles, by 26 points.
Well, that's 200 points closer than earlier in last year.
15-14 to 11-12. Hall, good handball under pressure to Hoy. To Tyler Flanagan's had a big numbers today. That's a beautiful left foot ball again. Frampton. Probably a bit stiff not to get a free kick for front on contact, but he's lied some good pressure here on Byron. Back to Darroch. That was Flynn again. To the skipper and Collins. Not sure what to do with it, so he's decided to put it in on in hope, but really no one really wanted it down there. Here's Kelly. He's certainly arguably been their best player today by a mile. Him and Leeson have been terrific. Kelly tried to take on Richardson in his court. We'll get another ball up here. So siren time not too far away. The quarters have been going around 25, 26 minutes today, so can't be long left. The Bombers have bounced back from their opening game defeat at the hands of Elvie. Kelly, his hand pass was smothered. Collins, running the tightrope, just kicks along. 2 against 1 here. Howler getting back there and takes an easy intercept mark. He's created a bit of a contest from there today in the forward line. Goes short to Swade. Like I said, he won the East Hotel Player of the Game when these two sides played last in the last game last season. Goes in, brought back to Hall. And there is the siren. The Bombers on the board for the first time in 2024. And they couldn't have done it in more emphatic fashion. And they have really put these young Saints. It was a really good game until probably about halfway through the second quarter, and the Bombers flexed their muscles. And these kids, well, they're the future of what there's going to be like for the months and years to come. And they have been really impressive winners in the end by 77 points, 16-10, 106 the Bombers. Day defeated Birregurra 4-5-29. Charlie Grist had 6. Charlie Morrissey had 5. And what was the Charlie show, Pete?
Yeah, it was. It was Charlie 1 and Charlie 2, but they were very impressive and different types of player, obviously. Charlie Grist is that elusive small forward and
good duo, I reckon.
Yeah,
years to come, even not just years to come for this year.
Yeah, and Charlie Morrissey seems to lead up into the space really well. So the forward line operated really well.
Look better.
Yeah,
look better. And I think once he gets a bit of taste of the senior football, Morrissey's going to clunk those marks, because about 4 or 5 times it sort of just, he had it, and it just slipped out of his hands. I don't know if that's a bit of nervousness or...
And he was in the right spot. That's the thing that counts. If you're not in the right spot, you don't get your hands on it. And he certainly was getting his hands on it today. So, look, it's still early in the season. We don't know what the opposition was like. Looking at the Berry boys, it looks like there's a few sore boys out there at the moment.
And the Imps have defeated Otway, by the way, by 6 points. That was the final score. 9-12, 66 to the D's, 8-12, 60. The game's just wrapped up there in the last minute or so there, as both sides are coming off the ground. And so we've got some A-grade netball scores thanks to Theodore Podiatry. South Colac 60 day defeated Apollo Bay 26. Irrewarra Beeac 41 day defeated Birregurra 29. Alvey 56 defeated Simpson 33. Otway Districts 58